Hey everyone, welcome again to another Hangout with Astropinner. If anyone is out there, if you look on YouTube at the very top, you will see that the link to the StreamYard is posted. If you want to come in and join the conversation, you don't have to know much about 3D printing. You may not even have a printer. If you want to come in and ask questions, talk about it, find out what would be a good fit for you, or if you are already experienced printer, come in and show what you've been working on recently. So this is a Hangout where we do casual chat about making and printing and a bit of everything else thrown in between. So let's see who's hanging out there. Matt, let's bring Matt in. Let's see. Hey Matt, how are you? You're on mute, Matt. No one can hear you.
Hey everybody.
There it works. That works better. How's life?
Pretty good. Pretty
Good.
Can't complain.
Nobody listens anyway, so why bother, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Hey Jerry, 3D printing and painting. How are you? Hey Tim DeWitt, if you get time, please come in and pop in and say hi. Let's see who else is out there. Amanda, the one time you're early.
Amanda.
Okay, well we're here now. If you want to come in, say hi, please. The link is on top of your YouTube. Click on the link, and before you come into the chat, please click on mute your Facebook or that you're running your mute Facebook before you click in the StreamYard link, because otherwise we get a lot of audio feedback. Let's see who else is out there. 3D printing newbie, Mylan. How are you, sir? Hey, non-fam. Let's see, Jerry saying hi. Gary T, howdy.
He's Stephanie from Texas.
Stephanie from Texas.
No, howdy, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I use howdy all the time too. So doesn't mean, and I'm definitely not from Texas. Hey Tim. Old curmudgeon, how are you? Let's see. Finish the camera phone mount for the wife, so she put on the windowsill for. Okay, but I hope it's not PLA because it'll probably melt as the weather warms up. Mylan saying hi to everybody. Good, cool. So anybody who wants to come in and join the conversation, at the top of your YouTube, there's a link there for StreamYard. Click and mute your YouTube. Click on that. That'll bring you into StreamYard, and I will add you into the conversation. Don't be shy. We don't bite. It's open to anybody, any experience level, whatever. I see there's 8 people out there, and I don't see any likes. So guys, please smash the like button and hit the subscribe and ding that bell, please, so you can subscribe to the channel and get notified when there is future streams going on my channel. So you did it in PETG. Good man. Excellent. That should hold up better. Let's see what any other conversation out there. Everybody is saying hi to everybody. Cool. Tim,
you talked me into it. I'm tired of working today, so
twisted your arm. How did it?
Yeah.
How's life up there in Canada?
Oh, it's good. Good. Busy week. Things are picking up at the office, which is great. Finally.
Yeah. We went over 60 degrees today. I actually today was one of the first days I went outside not wearing my winter coat. I actually wore a light jacket today.
Oh, wow. That's good.
No, it's going to freeze next week, but today it was nice.
I think we're in for an early spring up here, I hope.
I think, well, I've learned the hard way in Michigan. When the weather looks like it's getting warm early, don't believe it.
Yeah.
So it's not going to last. We get snow in April, right? We could have warm weather and then go back to freezing and get snow again in April. So
what's true. Trust the groundhog, Phil?
No, I do not listen to a rat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Groundhog Day. The only good thing that came out of Groundhog Day was the movie because it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bill Murray.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They're actually wanting to make a second one, I believe.
Are they? Cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Hey, SPC, how are you, guys?
Hey, SPC.
You should come in and join the conversation. The link's on the top of YouTube. It's a pinned link at the very top of the chat. So what are you up to other than work, Tim?
Other than work? Nothing.
Well,
I'm admiring the print I got off of. This is just a test print off the new Delta printer, and I love this filament. It's a
one second. just one. Hold on a second. We have a guest.
Oh, we have a guest. Oh, Jerry.
Jerry, in a cloud of smoke.
How you doing, guys? Hey, chat people, what's going on?
Hey, Jerry.
How you doing?
Good. How are you, Diz?
Oh, I got 2 streams up. One of them hasn't went live yet, so I'll have to mute it when it does. So I'm just watching a couple things going on.
So I don't get your full attention. That hurts.
No, he has a couple more screens to watch.
Actually, let's show what you were showing there a moment ago. Let me bring you up as full screen.
Oh, just this really cool filament. I've been printing a few things with this new natural filament. It's a Canadian filament supplier, and I'm just impressed with the way this thing prints. This filament prints. It's got some. It's really tough to see with. You can see right through the
semi-transparent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty transparent, but it prints extremely well.
That's a natural color then as well. That's PLA natural, is it?
Yeah. And I've been kind of tooting this new company up here that's out of the West Coast because it's about time Canada got its own filament maker. So quite excited about it. They're limited in their colors right now, but they're working on quality versus quantity at the time being. So yeah.
Cool. So what about are they expensive?
No, they're about $35 a kilo Canadian, which isn't bad. That's what's that in your US dollars? About $28, $27?
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all. Yeah.
Non-fan Mr. Prize winner. What's that about? Did I miss something?
Mr. Prize winner, what do you win?
I don't know. Someone better spill the beans on non-fan.
Non-fan wins a lot. He wins all the time. He's on everybody's stream 24 hours a day. The man does not sleep.
And he does. And he goes to college at the same time.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe that's why he doesn't sleep. He's a student.
If you have a trick question, he'll answer it like that. He's really quick.
So come on, non-fan. Let's see. Admit what you tell us all what you won and where. So what are you working on, Jerry?
I was working on some Chinese food, and it's all gone.
Well, I mean, like
my little droid, I was working on trying to loosen up the legs on it, and I, done a couple things on it that'll be on the stream Friday. I'm just tired. I'm drinking a Monster so I can try to wake up.
Oh, cool.
Next Wednesday at 4:00, I have a special guest on, so that's going to conflict with what Liam does.
That's okay.
I've got the 3D print general on.
Oh, nice.
Awesome, man.
I'm working on one or two. Over Chinese New Year, it was hard to get companies to come on. So I'm working on one or two companies right now to see if I can get them to come on and do my interview stream because they're well received, and I want to get back into it. But that break really threw a spanner in the works, and it'd be nice to get back to it because people seem to like those conversations. Learn a bit of new stuff coming up and so on.
Comgro's sending me out a laser head off Amazon that I'm going to put on one of my Ender 3s, and I'll be doing a couple of video on that in the next couple of days when it gets here.
Cool.
So I'll have to build a cardboard box or something and put around the Ender because can't have my dogs looking at that. So
yeah, just standing in front of it. So wherever they walk in, it's just on one side of it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just keep an eye on it though. I would check in it regularly because you're dealing with a laser.
Yeah.
Fires happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be different than the K40 because I'm not going to have air blowing on it or nothing like that. It won't be vented outside. So I'll have to, see how it goes.
Stick it near a window. Or if you take the vent off the back of your K40, stand it beside it, and just have the vent there and have the fan running so it'll draw away the smoke. It's not that bad, though. If you're doing wood, like you saw me doing the E-Cube Maker unboxing a couple of weeks ago. And I finished that. I did that burn, even though my stream died near the end, but it was over 3 hours long. I did that inside the house, and you just smell singed wood, like a slight burning smell, and it's not even bad. It's more like freshly cut wood type of smell you get. So it wasn't that bad. It didn't bother me at all.
I like freshly cut wood.
Hey, Tim.
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's muted. He's talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be talking to his wife. He's all happy and rolling around in his chair. Or it's his girlfriend.
He laughed at that one, I think. I think he heard you. But so it's so you saw my post
Yes, very nice.
I decided to pimp my ride. One side with silver wheels, one side with gold. There should be black, and it moves. And even the auxiliary one moves independently, and it steers with a differential, But
Something I'm a little bit concerned with on these rockets that they're building, no matter what they come up with the design on the legs when it lands, what if their high winds come up and it blows it over after it lands?
that's why they will only land in specific times, and launch and landing will be based on weather, the same as it is today.
Yeah.
So if it's too rough, they won't launch.
Okay, so if they ever go to Mars or the moon and land it, they'll have to make sure there's no kind of cosmic dust storms coming up. Otherwise, they got to sit in orbit and wait till it blows over a couple months later.
Well, on a dust storm, they would probably have to orbit Mars until it died down.
Have some kind of anchoring system where they could shoot it in the ground or something like you'd see in a movie so it can't move.
Well, they're talking about that when you must remember how wide this thing is, right? This is I think it's 20 or 30 meters in diameter. This thing is huge. It's not like a narrow base. It's a very wide base on it. But outside of that, they're talking about the first units anyway that are going to go there will stay there and become accommodation. And yes, if they're going to do that with them, they'll probably anchor them down. And if it's going to be there a long time, they'll probably anchor it. They'll probably
if that's your only way to leave the planet and the wind blows it over and damages it, you're screwed.
Correct. Yeah, so they are talking. They probably will have an anchoring system, as they'll have to at some point, but not really on the moon because there's no real atmosphere on the moon. There's an atmosphere. That's wrong. There's an atmosphere on the moon that's a tiny, minute fraction of what's Earth. So there is a little bit of gases held around the moon, but it's so little that it's almost impossible to measure. But it's there, right? And on Mars, there's so little atmosphere. What you saw in the movie Martian will never happen because there's not enough air pressure to create a storm like that. The biggest thing on Mars will be a dust storm that you can't see through, and landing will be more of a bigger issue in that than it would be for takeoff, because you need to be able to see the ground to know where you're going to touch down on.
Yeah.
When you take off, if there's no real wind blowing, and even an 80-mile-an-hour wind in Mars is very little, it's a light breeze anywhere else because the air pressure is so low. So when you take off, whatever you take off through, once you pass through it, you're done. It doesn't matter. So I think it'd be more of a landing issue than it would be for a launch issue. Nice rover. Or thanks, non-fan. Yeah, it took 3 days to do it, but there's about 80 different parts. She still loves you, Tim.
Yeah, she wants
Oh,
to take her for dinner tonight. So
we were saying that you were really happy because you're sitting back, spinning around in your chair.
let's go to dinner tonight, which I'm fine to do. I'm exhausted, but she's saying, "Where do you want to go?" I said, "I don't know. There's not much open downtown in Calgary after 5 o'clock right now because everybody gets out of here." And so I said, "Go find somewhere. Let me know where you're going to go. Call me back, and I'll meet you." So
I subscribed to that company. I think you've seen it in the PM. Instead of paying $10 for that intro, I went ahead and subscribed for $15 a month.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I don't want to pay yearly because I don't know how long I'm going to like it. And then my video I released yesterday, I used a bunch of things in it.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's pretty cool. They have some pretty neat stuff on that site. So, well, the other thing I forgot to show you guys I made was this guy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to download that.
Oh, yeah.
That's from
AT Walker.
Yeah, AT Walker from
Star Wars.
Yeah, what's the guy's name? Goo. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. The legs move, the feet will move, the head moves a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
He printed entirely on my Ender 3 V2 behind me here. So
How long it took you?
Good plug.
on the Ender 3 V2 using Arion silk filament.
There you go.
That was 7 hours for the top body, 6 hours for the interior, and then the legs and feet and head, probably a total of maybe 8 hours.
What were your layers? And infill?
Layer 0.2 millimeter layer height, 15% infill on them. So, and there's a few pieces that needed gluing on it. So, but
He
yeah,
said it was Arion, unless you want to do another free advertising again.
Yeah, Arion silk.
Arion silk for the shell, and some of the other parts were Arion PLA plus gray. So yeah,
Nice. I started using up some of the PLA that I've gotten over the years.
yeah.
It was all G-Tex, so that's what I used for that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just see that Marcus asked what filament it was. There we go.
Yeah. So, what are you working on, Matt?
Like always, lithophanes.
Lithophanes.
Yep.
No, lithophane.
How about we should ask
Yeah.
Matt in future? Say, Matt, what lithophane are you working on this week?
Exactly.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, that's nice. An African savanna. Nice.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah.
why don't you build a thing out of plywood that's about 3 foot across, 6 foot tall? It has an electric motor for a base, and you take those lithophanes, and each week you put a new one in the bottom and go all the way around, and then stack them. Then after about 6 months, you got this big tower that you can turn on that slowly rotates, and you can show all the pictures.
Oh, that's an idea.
There's a great idea.
It looked like a giant lampshade, except the lithophanes would drop in the slots.
Yeah. I know. That's a good idea.
And what you could also do then is once COVID is over, go to and try and get permission from a local mall to set it up and let it spin around, and then you can advertise your services printing lithophanes for people.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
The colors are so subtle; it looks really good.
Yeah. Wow.
And this one have a problem. I had problem in printing.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's also called a water bear.
Yeah.
It's a tardigrade. It's a creature that can live in space, that can survive in space. It actually dehydrates itself and goes into hibernation, and then when it comes back into an atmosphere, it can actually rehydrate itself again and come back to life.
Looks like an alien sex toy from here.
It is it's actually from here, but yeah, it's
Can you
they
see
call
the
them a
line?
water bear. So they've actually sent those to space and frozen them on the outside in space on a space station and brought them back in, and it comes back to life.
Wow.
And it can survive a very long time. And you know where you can find those? You know when you go to trees and you see the yellowish moss on trees that grows on one side of a tree? Yeah? If you scrape a little bit of that dried yellow moss off and put it into a dish and add some water to it, chances are you're going to find one of them inside it, if not multiples of them.
Yeah.
That's where you find them around. Yeah, it's
They
kind of
hang
cool.
out in groups mostly.
Yeah, but you find them in the mosses on trees and stuff. They're everywhere. You just don't see them, but because they're microscopic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tardigrades or water bears. So where did you come up with that image? Who asked you to do that one?
I just saw it and I thought I gonna do it because the picture was a good quality.
Yeah.
But this picture didn't came out well because I have a line in it, straight across, and I repaired it a little bit with my liquid, but you can't really see it unless I go really close with it.
Yeah, let me bring you over to full screen so we can make it easier to see. Yeah, there's a slight line there. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm just
Sam
far
Prentice
away
must have fell
from it.
asleep.
Why was he? Was he coming on?
He was supposed to have been on 20 minutes ago, and he's got 25 people waiting.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
But what time is it in the UK? Midnight?
Yeah, midnight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he dozed
No,
off.
it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. there now, isn't it?
A little
No.
after, almost 12:30.
12:19.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe he gets in trouble with his wife or dog. Never know.
Or tech problems. Maybe he's having internet issues.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh,
There's lots of tech.
I'm Jerry. I may not be working fast, but I'm going to do the next robot.
Cool. Yeah, there's no one's has. You don't have to be in a hurry.
I know, and I'm going to do it because let me go back to everybody. Oh, we have another guest coming in, a troublemaker from last week.
Uh-oh.
Dan.
Hey, Dan the man. How you doing?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man, how are you?
You look all cleaned up and spiffy today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured every now and then I got to wear a collared shirt so that when I'm at work, they know I'm worth the money they're paying me. You know.
Apparently, they don't really know you then, do they?
Exactly.
I know. I'm just like,
Well, yeah, I'm the same. I'm t-shirts because I work out at home all the time. So
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. I like casual Friday every day at work usually. You know, jeans and t-shirts every day. But
yeah,
every now and then I gotta surprise them and wear a collared shirt so that they realize that, you know, I am the guy they hired to do the job they hired to do.
yeah. For me, it's I wear a collared shirt if I have to be on face to face with somebody, or if I have if I have a meeting with a customer and I'm going to be and they want to do a face to face chat and stuff.
Yeah.
But generally, I don't. Other than that, I haven't. I don't think I've worn other than those few occasions. I don't think I've worn a collared shirt in almost 10 years. I don't need to. Like when I do when I do the interviews with the manufacturers, I'd wear a shirt, right? But other than that, I generally don't need to.
Yeah.
You know, Sam's stream says on the splash screen, it says Thursday midnight, GMT 4 p.m. I bet he mixed the nights up when he scheduled it because it's Wednesday tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
It says the 10th at 4 o'clock, March 10th, 4 p.m.
Yeah, but
if you look at his graphic, it says Thursday midnight.
Oh, it does, don't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the 11th.
stuff.
So when he scheduled it, he clicked on the wrong day.
Oh, yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Should I tell people that? in
Sam
chat?
Prentice. Yeah, tell him in chat. Yeah, Sam Prentice.
I'll tell
He
him.
was supposed to do a stream tonight, but it looks like it's tomorrow night instead.
I'm typing in his
Ah.
chat about it.
Yeah, he said one thing, but he scheduled it in the wrong day.
You'll have that.
It's easy to fix.
I see the only one I see for him is for 3/12 at 6 p.m.
Yeah, if you go to his main page, it's the top one. Yeah,
I said this might be tomorrow, guys. Look at the thumbnail.
yeah.
Well, we got a lot of likes, dislikes. I don't know why his like and dislike counter, he doesn't have it set up where you can see who liked and disliked. It just has a word like and dislike there. He doesn't have that turned on.
Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing is one that says 3/12/21 6 p.m. That's the only thing I'm seeing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, again, and it's showing 6 p.m. my time because, again,
Yeah,
you know,
based on where you're
based
at,
on-
it'll show your time zone.
yeah. So, like
Yeah.
for me, I'm seeing it's going to be 3/12 at 6 p.m. So,
And then on screen, he wrote 4 p.m. Pacific, the 11th of March in the thumbnail.
that's weird. I didn't look in the thumbnail. Sorry.
So
I was looking at the actual stream, but yeah.
yeah, he just hit the wrong button when he scheduled it in StreamYard.
You'll have that.
Yeah.
What are you working on, Dan?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm thinking about breaking out the laser here
You're great,
soon.
Jesse.
Actually doing something with the laser, and then this big thing behind me is a potential project this weekend. We're gonna possibly do an exploratory on this old Stratasys dimension, crack it open, and take a look at what it would take to actually modernize it. You know, pull the stuff out of the back because I last night when I streamed, I cracked it open and we took a look in the back, and it's got a giant exposed power supply. Like the board is just bolted right on, and it's the power supply. Then there's a 24-volt power supply in there as well, and a big controller board with some big steppers. There's a stick of SD or SD RAM. There's a stick of SD RAM back there as well. I mean, if you want, I'll flip it around and show it off again because it's kind of neat. So
like I've never seen one of those. So what's in what is it? Does it do its own slicing and everything on the inside, or what?
No, not to my knowledge. I don't know. I haven't done really much with it. I I got it because it doesn't work. It was sitting at the school that I work at, and it sat there forever, and it did nothing. So I was like, I'll bring it home and I'll modernize it. We'll rip the guts out of it and we'll put in modern stuff, and we'll see how it does. And
what you do is you open the case and take everything out of it and get it, and then put an Ender 3 into it and close the case. Now it's modernized.
well, that was the thing. The build volume on it's 323 or is 220 220. So it's Ender size build volume.
It is, yeah.
And it's got a heated enclosure, so it doesn't actually have a heated build plate. It's just got a heated enclosure. Let me spin around here real quick. Hold on a second. Let me do this.
Yeah, when I popped into your stream, I thought that was a microwave, and then I thought it was a TV set with a stereo under it until you opened the door.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I got to move the banana for scale so you guys can see that it does. I am using the official Hot Makes banana for scale. So put that back on there. But yeah, you open it up. It actually prints on these styrofoam blocks.
Wow.
So you print on these, and when you're done, you rip them off, which I'd pull that out. But you can see the build area, it starts at the top and feeds down. In playing around with it, I found out it actually has ball lead screws on both sides. So
I've never seen anything like that ever. Where'd it come from? What year?
Let me rephrase that. I think there's actually ball lead screws on 3 of the 4 sides. Yeah. Yeah, it actually has a ball lead screw on the back and on each side. So there's actually 3 lead screws for this thing.
How old is that, and where'd that come from? I've never seen one before.
It's a Stratasys dimension, so it came from Stratasys. It's a 1000. It's a, I forget the model. Give me a second here. I'll flip it around real quick so you guys can see the back too. Give me a second while I rotate.
They're really treating us.
It's like a refrigerator. Wow.
Yeah. Jesse Foreman, how you doing? 3D Print Newbie, hello.
All right, if anybody wants to try and figure it out, it's a SHDM 1000. If anybody wants to Google that and find out the production date on this thing, then you'll know how old it is.
I bet Non-Spam will be the first person to have an answer.
My guess is the filament that's in here, there's actually like cartridges with filament, and the filament's dated 2013 maybe, or 2009 or 2013, something like that.
Let's see.
Getting the screwdriver here so we can pop the back door open on it.
It's like Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's let's see what's on there. It was Dan. What time zone is it there? For who are you referring to?
Oh,
Yep, that's old. That looks like it's from the 80s or 90s. 90s.
Wow.
yeah. 90s.
Those 4
93
are
and
your stepper
94.
drivers right there. If anybody wants to know what the model number is on the stepper driver, give me a second. If anybody would like, here, I'll tell you what, Liam. I'm gonna mute my speakers and my phone. I'm gonna join from my phone so I can shove the camera right up on everything.
Sure.
So give me a second here to. I'm not going to necessarily drop this one because then I come right back. But
Yeah.
I'll just do everything here so that I can go over here.
Of course.
Let me find the
Like,
link.
if you look at the size of that board, just think about a pocket calculator can run your printer nowadays.
This is the size of one board. Then there's another
second.
board tapped on right here. There's another board right here, and then this is power. So this board right here is all power.
There's a question there for Built Over Bot. He said, "Do you pay extra for the dust?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that given to you or did you buy it?
It was given to me. Give me just a second here. I'm switching cameras real
You know,
quick.
dust is non-fattening.
Even if you don't get it working, you can just keep it in your little laboratory there as something to talk about.
Okay, let me bring you in 1 second.
Switch to this one.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm switching over. There you go.
Those are the steppers.
Oh wow.
There's 4 of those. Here's the stick of SD SD RAM.
Wow.
And then, like I was saying, if you look here, this board is joined to this board by that row of connections and that row of connections. It looks like they slip down over. It's kind of hard to see from here. I don't know how well you guys can see back there, but then, like I was saying, that green board right there is all the main power. If you notice, here's your main power here. It comes off of this 24-volt power supply here, then goes into this board here, and goes kind of off from there.
You should tell people that it's a robot.
Yeah, well, here's an even better one. Okay, here you go.
Wow.
Wow.
3.5
That
inch
was,
floppy.
yeah, that's in here with everything.
That's probably the firmware.
It very well could be, yeah. But here's the gist of it. This whole big board, or this whole big series of boards, can pretty much come out right now and put on one of the standard boards that we use, because that's the memory for the printer, which is unnecessary. This board anymore are unnecessary, because anymore the amount of space these 4 drivers take up is about all the bigger a standard board is anymore in most printers.
Yeah.
So realistically, that's all the amount of space that I'll need back here, plus the 24-volt power supply that's currently already in here.
Well, you put in your own power supply for whatever other printer you built into it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a standard 24 volt power supply, which is what this is. If you look,
I wouldn't use the old one.
Oh no! I'm just saying, like, if somebody was to get crazy,
I'd blow it out and plug it
well
in and see what happens.
It's a 24 volt, 21 amp. It's 24 volts at 21 amps, and it does run. We powered it up last night. It just doesn't do anything, because we're whether the firmware or whatever on this thing got corrupted. There's actually, interestingly enough, if you notice, there's a slot right here to put like a one of those the memory cards. I'm trying to remember the name of the type of memory card now. It's been so long since I've seen them. But the flat card with all the little pinholes.
Yeah.
You've got a spot right here to put one, so you can just, assuming, this would just pop open or slide back and forth or whatever, but you would slide that card in there. But yeah, actually I take that back. I know that last night when we were looking at this, somebody said something about a hard drive. There actually is a hard drive right here.
Okay, so it must do its own slicing then, built in.
It probably does have something in there for slicing, yeah, but here's a hard drive, here's some memory, which means this part here is probably a computer, or the slicing side of it, the computer side of it, and then this is your control side, and then that's your power there. Between that and this is your power. So yeah, there is, and I apologize to whoever it was last night on my stream that said something, but yes, there is an actual hard drive, that old hard drive right here, and actually you've got an Ethernet jumper right here.
It's probably an IDE hard drive.
Well, yeah, you've got it's your 40 pin. It's your old
IDE.
It's an old IDE 40 pin.
Have you plugged it in yet?
I have plugged it in and powered it up, but like I said, it's not doing anything when you turn it on. It sits later. All the screens sit blank.
Check for fuses on the boards.
I actually have kind of looked around a little bit. The screens light up, everything lights up, the fan kicks on, the heated chamber lights like heats up, like you can feel the hot air coming out of it. At one point the screens did light up. There were actually lights, like they actually worked. You could see numbers and everything on the screen, and then in transporting it and sitting over time, they don't work anymore. So
maybe
not sure what would have.
Maybe it's just something loose then, because it's the fact that they came on.
Things just get old and they go bad, even if you don't use them.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is like knowing which one goes to what goes to what for the display too. Because I'm going to take the side panels off, because the cables for the displays run down the side and then into the front. And these side panels, you notice there's screws here, a couple screws across the top, and screws on the front. And on the sides, and then the 2 side panels actually just come off, and then you have the shell, or what's inside the shell. So
Don't you need just to take off the front?
Take
off
care,
to see
Tim.
which cable it is?
Yeah,
Take care,
it's in
Tim.
that phone.
Because the cable is flat anyway, so mostly comes in like rainbow colors, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Jesse. If it has the flat round batteries on the main board of the computer, I would probably replace that. That looks like a video cable upload.
Well, the funny part is, if you look right here, you've got a VGA port right there that's
That's
missing
where I
a
was
bunch of the
shocked.
pins.
And it's got
But
an
if you
Ethernet
look,
port as well.
yeah, it's got Ethernet. That's what I was saying. There's an Ethernet extension that goes from here to here. That's what I'm saying. This is a computer module right here.
So
Like I could take
I would plug
this
in
part
a
out.
monitor, a VGA monitor, into that video port, and
Well,
power
it's a
and
serial
see if you
port.
get any
It's not.
feedback when you power it up.
Well, it's not actually a video. If you look, it's not a VGA. It's actually what am I trying to say here? Like a 9-pin serial.
It's a DB9.
Yeah, it's a DB9 serial. So my guess though is one of these is probably leading up front to the displays. So my guess is it's probably one of those is going up front to the displays. This one here is power of some sort. It got some stuff in there, and it looks like it goes right around and into here. I don't know where this goes. Like I said, it's going to be an exploratory, tear it all apart. I think we're going to do that Saturday. I'm going to fire up a stream and just start pulling some of the electronics out of here. You know, I'll take some pictures beforehand so I know what goes where. And
Do you have
then,
a, do you have a
Why-
label maker?
Why take out the electronics? Just make sure all the plugs are seated and such.
why not if I'm going to modernize it, Jerry? That's what I was saying. That's the whole point. We're going to tear it apart and put a new board in it, put new drivers in it, and
Okay.
make it more modern, have it run Marlin rather than running
Yeah.
whatever
Well, there's a
proprietary
lot of
Stratus
extra room to mount a little pie in there or something on the side. You could put
Oh, well,
little
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because again, that whole board can come
Take care
out.
of you, of.
This
Yeah, you
whole
leave-
board comes out. That whole board comes out, and then realistically, I can wire this right here is a breaker, like a full blown breaker. There's a power switch on the front.
When
So I
you
can
get
wire the
older,
power
when
switch
you
in.
get older, you're going to regret if you gut that and tear it out. You're going to wish you would have kept it stock. When you get older, trust me, it's happened to me 1,000 times. You don't want. You should just keep it and don't alter it. You're gonna. You'll
Sometimes
wish
it's
you had
value.
in 10 years. You're gonna cry if you rip everything out of it.
Well, the only thing is, I don't necessarily know that this thing would ever be worth anything to anybody. Everybody's telling me they see them selling for hundreds of dollars, but the same ones I've been seeing on eBay have been on eBay forever. It's like the same guys are just trying to sell them over and over again. Nobody's
Well,
really
it's just like
interested.
David Printed Solid has all these old computers and things he used to own. He's refinding them. They don't have to
Yeah.
work. He just wants to have them for the nostalgia of having them. But that might
Oh,
be the
yeah.
same type of thing. It's very
Yeah, I'm not
unusual.
sure. There's your serial number. For musicians, this was number 375 off the line when they made this model. That's going to be my guess, considering it's P0375. My guess is it was model number, or this was machine number 375 off the line at the time. I'm looking for like date codes and stuff to try and figure anything out, but I can't seem to find anything with an actual like standout date on it.
Has Red Light seen
Uh,
anything like that in his cross his path?
Motor driver board. Okay, so this is actually the motor drivers right here. So this would be 1, 2, 3 connect here. 1, 2, 3 go out. Are these the three? These are probably the three that go out to what I don't know.
Jesse said, Jesse Foreman said, have any of the capacitors or the battery look corroded, like
No, here,
or drips
like,
underneath them or anything like that?
no. Actually, the battery just popped off the board altogether, so that's no longer any good. I just went to pull the battery out and it just let go. So
Well, you'll have to fix that because without a battery, you won't be able to get it back to life. So that's the day. That's the day time for the main board.
unless I put a different board in it, guys. Again,
Correct.
if I put a different board in it, this part's unnecessary. However, thankfully the solder let go is all it was. So all I've got to do is resolder it on. If you
Yeah,
look,
it's just dry joints. Yeah.
yeah, see, everything's still good. It's just apply some more solder and resolder it on. But the battery looks fine. I mean, the battery's dead. I know that for a fact. There's no way this thing sat in a closet for 15 years without
PCK is asking what's its model number again?
the model number. Oh, give me a second here. Actually, interestingly enough, that can't be right because there's no way in hell this thing's from 2019, considering 2019 my happy butt was working at the school and this wasn't brand new. It had been there before I got there. Here you go.
Okay.
So that's the model number, part number, model number. It's a dimension, and the part number is SHDM1000.
Marcus said it was 2007
2007.
manufacturer.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcus. So yeah, that'd be 2007 would put this thing at now, 14 years old. So
Yeah, he found something similar that was 2007.
Yeah.
So.
okay, again, yeah. Like I said, I'm looking, but see, like right here, the funny part is you look in here, and there's another sticker that has, if it wasn't so daggum shiny, you can see it a little better, but that's got a serial number and stuff on it too. But
That could have been the serial of a part they replaced in it back then.
it very well could be.
That looked like it's the punch tape, the one you
Yeah,
put out.
no, it's flat.
The
Yeah.
waste number or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually raised up. It's all flat.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
What do you know? The modern ones, the fairly modern ones you've been printing. They have been for like that for 10 years.
Label maker.
Yeah, that's the word. I was looking for.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I had one there. I use it all the time.
Yeah, but no, like I said, I mean, this thing is it's a bit of a dinosaur. If anybody wants to know, all I could do is look up maybe them drivers and see roughly when them drivers were. I wish I could focus it a little bit better, but that's where I'm at.
MC 1,
Okay.
2, 4.
Here's the serial number for the board if anybody's interested. Not that I'm worried.
Yeah.
I mean, sadly, I can't get it to, focus enough. Sorry.
It says since the battery popped off, it looks like other areas on the board could be dry joints as well, and they could and that's why it's not working because the joints have dried up.
Yeah, and if they've dried up, they're no good. The only thing you can do is try and reflow it and see if that'll work.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be worth it. The amount of work involved with all those components.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's running an Intel CPU. What CPU
type
is
of
that?
CPU
That
is
one Hold on. I'm looking
What is
here.
it?
I can't
Pentium
even
1
tell.
or something?
That's not your CPU. The CPU is going to be right here.
Underneath.
I could try and take it off.
Go bop it off because you probably never get it back on again.
Yeah, well, I'm not super worried. Like I said, you guys are more worried about the old school stuff than I am when it comes to this thing. Because again, if parts are coming apart, like you guys said, the boards, I could take them out, modernize this thing if I just adapt plugs to make it work. And then whenever the time comes, if we really want to put it back, I'd have boards to put back in it. And then just all I could do is unplug a plug and plug it back in. You know what I mean? It's like
I think there'll be more than that involved. I think you have to strip out the metal framing inside too, because it looks like there's a frame in there that mounts on.
Yeah, I can fabricate something to mount a board to. That wouldn't be nothing. Just take the screw holes and be like, take a piece of wood, put it right here, or a piece of acrylic and put it right here, and then screw it into the 4 existing holes, and then just make a standoff to mount my board to it, and put a Pi to next to it. I mean, in this space alone, I could put a Pi and a controller board, and then just make some extension cables to go up to each one of the motors and to the hot end and everything. I mean, it's not like
In that space
could
alone,
be-
you could put in a server main board if you wanted to.
that's what I'm saying. Like this little space right here where this one board is at, I can get an acrylic piece, just screw it in. Like I said, just retrofit everything, make adapter cables to work with everything. And then when the time came, if somebody really wanted this thing back with all the original hardware, all I'd have to do is unscrew, screw it back in, plug it all back in, and be done.
Yeah.
Because the steppers that are in here are, I believe they're NEMA 23s. It's got, again, let me flip it back around. I'm going to set this down for a minute. I'm going to flip it around so you can go back to the big camera for a minute.
Coffee maker and a toaster. Yeah, you can put a lot in that. The one thing I do like about it is got the storage compartments below it.
Yes, yes, it does.
I wonder, are they heated? Hey, Amanda, how are you? For anybody who wants to join the chat, the link is at the top. It's pinned to the top of your YouTube. The link, StreamYard link is there. Just make sure you mute your. Oh, let me mute. I'm going to mute you up your phone. That's better. You're muted for a moment, Dan, until you get that moved around. But if you want to come in and join the conversation, the link is at the top of StreamYard. It's pinned up there. Click on the link. And make sure you mute your Facebook or YouTube before you come in and join the chat. Okay, I'm going to bring him back up now. It's running. I can hear it.
It's alive.
What I'm trying to explain is it works as it is, and that's even with that battery popping off. You can hear that fan in there, the exhaust fan running, or the heater fan.
Well, yeah, but that battery is only for the time and date for the CPU of the computer.
Hey, Dum Dum,
Yeah,
Michael, Jesse.
Hey, Dum Dum.
But if this runs for a few minutes, it starts to blow warm air out of it. Right here on the side, there's a vent right here that you can kind of, this part right here. That's a vent. There's a little slit here, and hot air blows out on both sides. And again, ball lead screws right here. Oh no, they're just standard lead screws after all. I thought they were ball lead screws because this one looked like a ball lead, but I guess I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Again, they may actually be ball lead screws. It's hard to tell. But you've got a motor here, a motor there, and a motor there, all to move the carriage up and down. So, but then look at the size of these rods.
Yeah, that's very sturdy.
Yeah, give me a second to find my calipers here. I'm kind of curious as to what size rods those are, because those are massive compared to what we put in our printers today. Let's see. About 16 millimeters.
Okay, we're holding a vote, and you're losing. I think you'll have to restore that machine.
With the door closed, it looks like a soda machine. You put in the money and you pick the kind you want.
There you go. Look, oh, here we go.
It's
Actually,
a banana dispenser.
oddly enough, that is the first time I've seen that thing lit up in a while. Yesterday, it wouldn't light up at all.
Oh, you
because
just need
I'm
to give
here.
it time. You had to wait for it. It's probably based on Windows, so it took time to start up.
Yeah, exactly. But there you go. So there's the startup sequence. It says starting up, initializing, and it says, well,
Rub
see
it,
what it does.
talk nice to it, and it'll probably work.
You know,
Yeah, it's hanging on for dear life. It's like, please don't gut me. I'll work.
close the door. Let it heat. Close the door. Let it warm up. Because it's still
That's what I'm doing. Well, actually,
Oh, now
finding
it's going. Move over.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Actually,
It's saying, don't gut me, leave me alone, restore me.
yeah. So you have to restore it now. No upgrading. Restore it as is.
Now, once you get the battery soldered back on the board, it just went way up in value. It works, kind of.
Okay, Dum Dum, this is an old Stratasys 1000 series printer that Dan was given from the school because it wasn't working, but it's starting up. So, and we're trying to convince Dan to restore it and get it working rather than put a new machine in there.
Pardon my mouth, Liam. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Why? What did you say?
I dropped an F-bomb.
Oh, nobody heard
Idle
you.
Iron Man.
So they named this printer Iron Man.
Cool. Well, yeah, it's big.
Material remaining. If you notice, it says material remaining 00. Let's try something real quick here.
Michael Castle says he sees those prints all the time on Gov deals.
Hold on a second here. Let me see here.
So we found a problem. We've identified the issue. your dead battery. So it's not there now. It's working again.
Yeah. Well, it's not accepting the cartridge.
Is it?
You're supposed to put these in, and then it's supposed to grab it, pull it
Maybe
in.
there's
and
a
start
load
moving.
mechanism in the menu.
Well, hold on. I've got a continue option. Let's continue.
Is there something on the cartridge you have to flip to reset it, and then you click it in?
I don't know. It didn't have anything on it. It's just like a standard cartridge. It says it's rebooting now. It had continue here and rebooting here now. So
It probably needed to do an initialization and then come back up again.
we'll see what happens. Might as well have some fun with it, right?
Yeah, Michael Castle said the cartridge probably has a chip to track the process filament.
Yeah, they do. See?
Yeah. Like on an
these are
printer when they run out.
Yeah, these are all support material cartridges I have. That's all I have. They're the support material cartridges. I haven't been able to find the cartridges anymore because, again, they're old cartridges from Stratasys. These are actually dated. Where was it? I found it on one of these yesterday.
You
There
could probably open it and reload it, could you?
No, I don't know. Maybe. But look, 2007.
Yeah, but my guess is...
Look on eBay. Somebody's selling them.
Yeah, but if not,
Is the material any good?
Open one and reload it with another filament.
I don't know. I've got enough of them. I can crack one of them open.
What's the problem with the chip? Because if you don't reset the chip, it will think the spool is always empty.
Maybe.
It's nice and toasty in here now. I mean, it's loud, but it's nice and toasty. Yeah, I'm just patiently waiting to see if it'll actually come back to life. It's just rebooting now. Like I said yesterday, no matter what I did, that wouldn't come up. So now today it is, but these screens have nothing on them. So,
well, if that battery was loose and it was shorting out a connection, that would cause a problem.
that could have been. Then the fun part is just going to be figuring out what software I need to run to make this thing work, and obviously I'll have to connect it to my network.
Or you had a loose cable and you're fumbling with it, now it worked because you bumped something.
Yeah, I'm guessing it probably slices on its own. I'm guessing you upload the files to it because it's got a computer. And there it goes again.
Copyright 1999 to 2009. So it's probably 2009 then, because usually the copyright is, out as far as it goes. So
this would be, PCK said it'd be, if you could reach a temperature, it'd be a great printer for ABS or nylons or anything like that.
Have you tried Googling the company to see if they're still around?
Stratasys still exists. Stratasys has patents that keep the belt printer from existing for cavias right now.
Okay, they might have paperwork online for that. You can download a PDF or something.
Stratasys has not been very friendly to the hobbyist community in 3D printing. I don't know how friendly they would be about wanting us to do anything or allowing me to do anything with their printer, and them not being jerks about it. Like, if you look, Stratasys has not been overly friendly. They kind of like to keep what's theirs.
Contact them while you're on a live stream and they're on with you on the phone.
Oh, that's a good cheat to shame them into it.
So basically, you're saying play dirty. I got you.
No, just call them up while you're on a live stream. Have them on the speakerphone during the live stream, and you talk to them nicely about it, and let them know that you're on a live stream and you got this printer and you'd like to have such and such paperwork, and see what they say.
And if they give you a hard time, then you could always go to email their management and say, "This is a response I'm getting from your staff when I ask for help."
Let's see if it'll bite the next one. Hold on. Load material. Come on, take it.
You have to push the button.
Nope. It took the support material because it knows it's a support. This one's also support material because I don't have anything but support cartridges. And I can't necessarily print in support, I don't think.
What type of support is it? PVA?
I'm thinking it's HIPS, to be honest with you. I don't know. It just says support. Here's what you see. Here's what you see is what I see. Support. That's it. Just cartridge support. 2008. So this one's 2008. The other one was 2007.
Oh,
It
that's a good
actually
point.
took. See, look, it takes the cartridge when you pushed it in. Like when I pushed it in, it locked the cartridge. So that one's actually locked in. And if I look through all the rest of these, they're all support cartridge. If you look, support
Open the
cartridge.
boxes,
Support
make sure.
cartridge.
No,
Support.
open the
I
box, make
opened them
sure there
all.
could be a normal one inside.
I've already opened all of them, Liam. I went through every single one of them.
But Jesse made a good point. Tell them that you're working for a school, and that the kids are trying to restore the printer, get it working again. That you need the documentation from them to help.
Yeah, most companies have PDFs online you can download for just about everything.
Yeah, I mean, see, look. Oh, my phone went crazy. Sorry, but yeah, see, return, recycle, and here's the. Let me see. I wonder if I can trick it. Let's just see what happens here. Let's see if it'll take this one. No. Material load, unloading.
Is there an option in there for just flick a switch or anything?
You've got this M and S. So that one's always support material. That one's always your material.
Oh, so there's something in the container that is triggering something that's different.
Yeah, there's
so
again, Liam.
There's a chip. No. I understand that, but I'm saying since one is dedicated for support and the other is not, maybe there's something in the enclosure where you plug in the cartridge that is triggered by the different types of containers. So they may have slightly different design to the cartridge, and one is triggered and the other is not. To identify them.
Yeah, again, so it knows one's a support and one's not a support. Yeah, that's the whole point of the chip, is my guess.
Here, read Moses' comment.
You have to read Loyal's comment.
Tell them that you're Mark Zuckerberg's cousin, and that if they don't give you the manual, you'll buy Stratus and fire them all.
How about I just tell him I'm Loyal Moses' assistant, and he wants it, and if he doesn't get it, he'll buy them and fire them all.
There you go.
Loyal Moses has more money than Zuckerberg, but we won't tell Zuckerberg that. We don't want him to feel bad. But yeah, so it's loading material at home. That fan is not happy though.
That'd be funny.
Damn. Hey, look how smart it is.
Well, you know why it says door open? It's to warn people who are not that smart to not put their hand inside the container.
Yeah.
I'll stick my
Now
hand
it's going
in.
to pop up and say Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah, I agree, Kieran. There might be a micro switch in where the normal material goes that to trigger it, or in one or the other. So if you eject both of them and inspect them with a light to see if there's slight differences. If there is, one may have a trigger switch, and you might be able to manually trick it into believing it's a normal cartridge.
One cartridge may be designed different, and it won't go on the top or the bottom. Because
the problem I would have is I need to be able to remove the material now. And there it goes. Now it's out. Looking at it visually, they're the same thing.
Check the walls or the back. There might be a little plastic grommet sticking out or whatever that triggers.
Hold on.
Yeah, but tell them you work for the school. That there's kids are trying to restore the printer.
It grabbed that one. It grabbed it this time. So hold on. I think it's just there we go. They're both locked in now.
So the order is important then.
However, that's what it says for the material when it says retry.
Well, hit the retry button.
push the button.
I did.
Replace model cartridge. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
it identifies a cartridge. So it's either a chip.
Hold on a second, because that one doesn't have any actual filament sticking out of it. Let me, just for giggles, let's grab another one. Let's see if this one's got anything sticking out. It does. Good. Let's
On
try
my
this
laser
one.
printer, when I rebuilt some of the cartridges, I had to reprogram the chip, or I had to cheat the chip.
Yeah.
There you go. Model not valid is what I get. And it
Well,
says
model
retry.
off valid is okay, but do a retry button now again.
Well, it just pops up when I pop it in. See, look, now it's telling me go ahead and replace cartridge, model cartridge. So I'll come down here, model pops out. There's filament right there. There's a big old tube that it grabs into back in there. So all I got to do is this. It's in. Come up
Jesse
here.
says, cut the filament flush. Maybe that would help, so it's not sticking out.
Material low, model not valid. Retry. You guys are missing the point.
But Dan, he's saying that the filament sticking out could be the problem. If you cut off the end of it, make it flush. And then
Okay,
retry mounting.
we just tried that with the last cartridge, guys. The last cartridge had the filament flush, but I'll do it again.
Okay.
Here, watch. I'll push it back. Now it's flush. See?
Okay.
It's
All
flush.
all right.
Now I'm going to stick it back in here. I'm telling you, this thing is smart enough to know the difference between one material and another. Material load, model not valid. It's saying the model because it says this is model filament. It sees it's model, not this material. So it says model not valid. It knows that it's a support cartridge. It keeps saying retry. Once I hit retry, the only thing it tells me to do is to replace the model cartridge. So again,
Dum when he puts it in, it might spin it and kick it out. So it would grab it after it kicks itself out. But yeah,
that's exactly what it does. It spins the cartridge and it forces the material down the widened orifice into a smaller Bowden tube and then feeds it up to the print head. That part I do know. So, and again, the support material is fine. It says it's fine. It's ready to go. So,
Moses says he's gonna tweet this live stream as a demo for the new Prusa XL to see if people show up.
I'm pretty sure that tons of people are going to show up. Moses, go ahead. Especially since we have the official Hot Makes banana for scale. So it's legit. It's the real deal, buddy. But yeah, so it does know the difference between support material. Oh, sorry. I have to hit retry first. Then it'll tell me to replace cartridge. Now I can pop the cartridge out.
And
I will again.
it still looks like a vending machine.
It does, yeah.
Just to please the masses, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at every one of these again. Hold on a second. I got to put you guys down for 1 second. You got to stare up. I know.
Yeah, Loyal is baiting people to see if they turn up to the stream. We're at 21 right now, so let's see if there's a sudden surge of people turning up.
Oh, Dan's got a TV up top there. You can watch TV while he's streaming.
We have learned nothing in the last 20 minutes.
I eat crow, boys, because I found a gray ABS in
I'm
here.
good with that.
I'm eating crow, boys. I found a gray ABS. My bad. But I don't know if there's anything in it.
Oh, no errors.
Says loading.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out, won't we? I don't know. We can hear it barely. It is winding, so we'll see if it actually spits material. Something's going on in here. I need to get up here so I can see.
Well, we are learning something built over. We're learning that apparently this printer is smarter than some of us.
Okay. Load material, retry. Let's retry. It'll tell me it's not unloading material.
It's the new Prusa, according to Loyal.
Hey, now it's locked. So now the door is actually locked.
Keeping your fingers out of there.
Yeah.
It's multi-purpose. It's a printer. It's a Coke machine. It's a microwave. It's a whole things.
Replace both cartridges is going to be So there you go. The support material one is sitting flush and nothing is happening. Let's see. This is how it works, guys. There's a gear that pushes against here, and it pulls out the material.
How brittle is that old filament?
Well, here.
Oh, wow.
Well, I have brand new rolls that do that for the first foot.
Right
Okay,
there,
there
but
you go.
look. Yeah,
Just
see?
snip it back a little ways.
Well,
Even
we had
fresh
to break
milk
it off
breaks
and
at the end.
Break it off a little ways back, you know.
Amanda wants you to microwave her burrito.
It's getting warm enough in there. I probably could. Okay. Let's see what happens. And I barely have it poking out, and the hole that it goes into is pretty wide back there, so it should be fine.
Okay, Lloyd actually tweeted it, so let's see if people turn up for this new Excel stream.
Amanda, you don't throw food on your engine when you go to the store and come back. It's all ready to eat.
Now let's see if we can get the ABS here to do the same thing. So let's try and pre-roll some ABS.
So Dan,
Nothing.
Loyal said, as of now, you have to start calling it the Prusa XL.
Okay. I don't think Joseph will mind, but I think Stratasys might have something to say about that.
Yeah, and
that
Joseph's live stream earlier, I asked him a question, say, does anybody have any questions? And I said, why, if you order a Prusa Mini that you only have to put 3 screws in, it takes 4 weeks. But if you want a kit, it takes 12 more weeks. And he wouldn't answer it.
Well, of course he's not going to answer it, Jerry, because it's called making you pay more, and he doesn't want to admit that the reason for the delay is so that you'll pay more money.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I have no ABS coming out of this. I can hear something rattling around in here. Sounds like there's ABS in
may have
there.
worked its way out of the chamber.
Can you open it up?
Interesting. Hold on a second. Let me move some stuff, guys. I got a tight fit here. Let me this camera for a minute. Let's go back to my desktop.
Maybe
Sure.
if somebody in chat PM somebody else out there, I won't have to wait 16 weeks. But I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens.
BCK, if you found a link on this, well, I think we just figured it out. But if you found a link, you can post it. Of course, you can. Or you can say, if you want to join the conversation, you can come in and post it in private chat. But you can post it on YouTube if you want to.
BCK, how you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you on camera before.
I've never seen him on camera.
How you doing? Put him on the spot.
Yeah, BCK, come in and join us. That way, then you can post the link.
There we go. Sorry.
Jason, hello. I thought that was BCK. I'm Jason.
I'm like, wow, there's someone else.
No, no, Jason.
How you doing, Jason?
Yeah.
Good. How you guys?
Oh, damn it.
Good. So, where are you based out of?
Vegas.
Vegas. So you're okay. You're with Jerry.
Making big.
Well, I'm on the good part of town.
The good part of town.
What part of town you live in?
Henderson. I'm down by the M. In Henderson.
All right. Yeah, I live in Hollywood and Cary up on the mountain by Nellis Air Force Base.
Oh, okay.
Moses, you've been loyal. You've been called out. Someone's going to get unfriended from this conversation.
I've got to go find a proper Allen that will fit down in there because it's an Allen key to take these apart. So allow me to step away for a moment while I go see if I can find one that will.
Sure.
What do you do, Jason? What do you do for a living when you're working?
I work for the Federal Aviation Administration.
The FAA.
Awesome.
The FAA.
So you're the guys are getting between SpaceX and their launches then.
No. Different department.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time because it's funny.
But yeah, that's our folks, I suppose.
Yeah. So Loyal says that there's the XL. Let's have a quick look. There's the XL, guys. New Prusa XL. Loyal said it is. It must be true.
Yeah.
So what printers do you have, Jason?
Well, so let's see. This one is a Project R3D Daedalus.
Oh, you got a Daedalus. Nice.
Yep. This blue corner here, that's an Ender 6. There's a CR6 SE here.
Did you get it working?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's not the tripod model.
You
It's
see
a
that
pretty-
one? Then.
It's been a solid machine so far. It's printing some little TPU squishy horse or something for my daughter right now.
Okay.
And down here I got an S5, Ender 5 Plus out. I got a Q5 somewhere, and a couple resin printers.
Does your
All of the
department
drone
have
pilots-
anything to do with all the drones and stuff, or are you in a different department?
No, I'm in technical operations, so I maintain the flight safety navigation equipment that's at McCarran. So the instrument, the ILS systems, the old VORs, Vortex, and the communication systems, the voice switches, things like that. So
All right, cool.
To all of the drone operators that are online, don't give him a hard time. It's not his area.
yeah, I got nothing to do with it. In fact, I watch them fly all around the airport quite often. So there's somebody that keeps flying one right up in the approach path almost daily, and almost like every other plane that comes in, I see the PIREPs, and they're complaining that there was a drone that flew right past them as they were coming in to land at about 500 or 600 feet, before touching down.
Scorpion, you need to talk to Loyal about that. I think you and Loyal need to have.
Moses may have ill-informed the community about something.
You're not.
I'm waiting
Loyal-
for Joseph to show up and chat and be like, okay, you want me to give another tour of the new Prusa X? Well,
Yes,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
you
take
need to give
apart
a
the
tour
new
of it. I'm gonna make you
proprietary
full screen, okay?
cartridges.
Here you go.
All right.
Full screen.
I'm currently taking apart one of the proprietary cartridges. Here you go. Proprietary cartridge for your filament. And then here's the let's see if it'll open now. Let's see if the release is letting go. Oh, there we go. There you go. I don't know if you can hear how loud that is.
It's loading loud when you open the door.
Like a kitten.
Yeah, it's a bit loud. That's because of the heated chamber. It comes with a matching cabinet underneath. There's a matching cabinet there that it sits on. So right now I'm currently just trying to take apart, like I said, one of the proprietary cartridges. I got to check and see what's in there.
Where's my Prusa? the Prusa are changing the colors. According to Loyal, the Prusa are changing the color from their usual Prusa orange.
Yeah.
Black and white like this.
This is a prototype. Okay, we'll just tell everybody it's a prototype, right?
Oh,
That won't get Joseph's lawyers knocking at the door. You might want to watch out, Liam. You might be in some big trouble thanks to Moses.
I didn't say it. I can't be held liable for anything I did not say.
Loyal's like, I don't know nothing. He goes and deletes the tweet real quick. I didn't say nothing.
I have it on video. It's recorded.
Yep. People have said that you lied to them, Moses. How dare you? I think you should give them all $20 for lying to them. I think that's worth it.
And the question is do you have to pay extra to allow a banana in the printer?
That's extra for the banana?
Yeah.
Yeah. The banana was an optional like $199 additional. So, yeah. And I had to color it myself. So $199 and I had to color it myself, Moses, I have attorneys.
Well, I'm glad you plugged it in on this stream and got it kind of working, because you thought it was dead. You thought it was dead on a doornail before you got on our stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, it was, and like I said, this weekend I would have fired it back up again too, though. So we would have hopefully gotten somewhere.
So
Loyal said, if I can get it up and running, I want to see just how loud this thing is, because people have told me that these things are loud, and I can already with the door closed. I'm maybe sound loud to you guys, and I apologize. It's because even with the door closed, this thing is currently loud, and it's not printing yet. So, okay, let's see if I can crack this thing open.
So Loyal said he's okay because he's got lawyers.
Holy hell! The amount of desiccant that they put in this container or this cartridge.
So it's self-drying then.
Oh wow!
That's just a standard spool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 desiccants in there. And I hope I don't screw this up. There you go.
That's easy to replace a normal spool of filament. What is it? That's 2.85 though.
No, it's not. It is not 2.85. It is 1.6. It's supposed to be 1.75. I'm betting you, but it measured out. Hold on. Let me find the caliper.
It looks thicker than normal.
It is thinner than normal, Liam. It is thinner. Do not get your hopes up on that one. We measured it last night. The support material was 1.6. This is 1.7. So it's probably 1.7, 1.75, 1.6.
It looks like it's changing every time you put it over there, so it's consistently inconsistent.
There you go.
That's the consistent thing about it.
Well, you might get it working.
Well, that's the whole point, right? You guys want it working, so that's the point of this. I'm going to pull some through.
This is funny.
And we'll see if we can make something happen here.
So, guys who are out there right now, whether you came here on your own or through some subversive purposes created by somebody else, clicking the like and subscribe while you're out there, a thumbs up, and ding that bell so you get able to go live.
Or
again.
if you're mad at Loyal Moses for lying to you and you're here under false pretenses, feel free to hit the thumbs down button. Liam deserves it at this point for allowing such anarchy.
Thanks, man. I know how not to count on you again.
Let's see here.
Ryan has a message for you, by the way. It's on screen. Dan?
What?
Ryan has a message for you.
Yeah, Dan knows a thing about being smaller than... Yes, I do. I don't do no point in it. I have a wife and she talks to some of you people. I can't lie.
Let's see.
My ego is smaller than the internet. I appear on the internet, okay?
He was fixing a banana pudding.
I'm much more humble in person. So let's just see if I get this wheel back in here.
Yeah, Dan's about 5 foot tall and he wears platform sneakers.
Yes. Yes, that's a very accurate statement. If anybody ever met me, you'd know. Actually, I think the only people in the community that know are Ryan Thorpe. He knows I'm pretty short. He's met me.
I used to be 5'8", now I'm about 5'7.5". I shrunk.
Sorry, Amanda. I didn't see you there. Hi, Amanda. Hey, Martin, how are you?
I just came to give Dan some grief.
Well, I love you too.
Dan is always up for some grief.
I'm kidding. Hi, everybody.
Amanda, 3D print newbie, how you doing?
Hey, Jerry, how's it going, guys?
Hey. It's everybody's
giving grief. We're here for the show.
What? Sorry.
I said, give him some grief. We're here for the show.
Oh, sorry. I didn't bring that. I didn't bring the whiskey tonight. I'm sorry. It didn't happen.
Hey, so sober, she can't be as mean as she can be drunk. Okay. It helps.
Well, you got to make that money somehow. I'm trying to attempt to work, but things keep, getting sidetracked. So.
Oh, well, if you weren't watching this stream right now and procrastinating, you'd probably get some stuff done.
Dan, you're supposed to promote people to come into my channel, not get them out, not ask them to leave.
I'm not trying to make her leave. I'm just saying she's the one procracanating, and
I'm just trying to bring all the boys to the yard or the girls to the yard, whoever wants to come to the yard. I'm.
Okay, so all I know is that here in a few minutes anyway, by the time I get these screws finally cranked back down, we'll be able to see if this thing will actually grab filament. Nice. Gray ABS, by the way, that's from 2012. So it's from 2012.
Dan, take some of that filament if you don't get this working right away and try to print it in your other printer, and then you'll probably be the first person on the internet that's printed with something that old currently.
I trust
That's
me.
true.
It's
unless companies are pushing out their old stock and we don't know it.
It's been talked about. It's going to happen. Either if it doesn't print in this thing and I can't get this thing to print, which would be entertaining to see something this old, see what kind of quality we get on a benchy out of it.
Yeah, it would actually. I'll never forget Loyal.
That
It's gonna
printer
be
is
interesting, though, to
bananas.
figure out what kind of file format I need to send it to it in, and what I need to do to send it to it.
I didn't even get to hear the beginning story of this printer. I just saw this big
This is the
machine that looked
Prusa-
like.
This is the Prusa XL.
Oh, okay.
Ask Loyal. That's what he's telling everybody. It's the new Prusa
Yeah.
XL that they're coming out with for the last 3 years.
I don't
Dan,
think I
How's it
saw
going
that
now,
tweet.
Sam?
Dan, it's probably so old. You probably have to send the file to it over Morse code.
Yeah. It's just ones and zeros. I got to do it in binary.
Binary.
Instead of across in
Yeah.
ones and zeros.
It looks
I'll
like one of
start, like,
those
in
things
Slack,
from like
you know?
Space Odyssey, right? Like 2001. Like
Well, if you
2001
ever get
Space
it
Odyssey,
working,
yeah. I hit the button and then all of a sudden out pops dinner.
well, no,
Yeah.
if you ever get it working, you have to print a label for it, and you call it HAL.
Put
There
some
you
arms on the
go.
side of it, some googly eyes on the front.
there you go. It can have a little robot
Dan
that
isn't
comes out and
following
says
the NDA.
compliant. Yeah.
Punch card.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to try and insert the cartridge back in. You can see that from here, so I don't think I need to bring up the other camera unless,
No.
Liam, you'd like me to.
You don't need to.
Okay, look, it's barely poking out so that it can grab in the little orifice and pull it in.
Mm-hmm.
Hit continue.
It's like a Betamax.
Oh, it's
Leave
telling
it
me
alone.
it's shutting
You
down
did
and
that.
rebooting. Apparently, I took too long. Now it's shut down and is rebooting again.
I think
So
you have
wait.
to take it out and blow in it and then shove it halfway in and slam it down like an old Nintendo.
He's doing it.
It didn't work.
I tried.
It's a Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah.
It's the really big. It's actually, remember when Laserdisc had the cartridge around it?
No,
You
I
guys
wasn't
remember
born yet.
that?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like, it kind of reminds me of one of those. Like this would be the Laserdisc. If you guys have never seen those, I don't remember what the hell they're actually called, but look them up. Like Laserdisc actually came in like a cartridge that you would slide into the front of the
Mini
Laserdisc
disc.
player at one point, and then it would actually have the door slide open like it does on a floppy disk. The door would slide over, and then the laser head would read through the open area, and then it would actually, when you pop it out, it would close. Or I don't even think it actually had a slider for it. I just know that it was like a big floppy cartridge.
Yeah.
So sorry, you got to wait for this thing to reboot.
It's okay.
Still rebooting.
It's worth waiting to see if you get it working.
Well, somebody still got to help me out here. Everybody in chat is interested and they want to know. Somebody go talk to Joseph and find out what software I need to use with this brand new piece of technology so that I can properly print with it.
I need to add a message here. Since I have to say, add one comment. My name is Liam, and I do not support this message.
Bruce a slicer.
Now it's all back to you, Dan.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got them floating around here. Let me see if I got a network cable that I can get to reach back there. And then we'll try and get it on my network and see if it gets an IP address. And if it does, that'll hopefully get me a little bit closer to where I need to be.
It's not V1, it's B1, beta version. Dan said it's a beta. Now we all wait for magic smoke.
I plugged it into my network. If everything goes haywire and I disappear, you guys know the printer ate my soul.
Or you went to another dimension. That could happen too.
We'll come looking for you as long as Lowell Moses is not leading the crew.
Loyal's going to be like, yeah, Dan's somewhere over there, knowing I'm in the completely opposite direction.
I'm surprised Loyal hasn't tried to buy it from me yet.
Loyal doesn't want to actually outright be seen with any of us, okay? At least in text he can lie and say that maybe one of his kids took over the computer.
Yeah, his feed
So
was
how
hacked.
much money are you gonna give me to have this printer?
What, huh?
So how much money are you gonna give me to have this printer?
I don't think you could ship it for like what it cost. It's,
I'll be
it's
I was gonna
priceless.
say, I'll be honest with you at this point, no matter what I do with this dinosaur, I'm stuck with it. However, I may not be stuck with it because, okay, here we go. Hold on. Load material. Okay.
I'm seriously scared.
Didn't the bottom one pop back out?
Yes.
Yeah, the bottom one it's not taking the support material, but it took this.
Okay.
It says load material, and I can feel the cartridge spinning. So we're on the right track.
Maybe it doesn't need the bottom one until it asks for it.
Yeah, I like if it starts taking the filament, then it wasn't the cartridge that sensor, the two dots the two contacts, they're probably just a runout sensor built into the cartridge is all it uses.
Oh my God! It went up in smoke.
Yeah.
I was kidding.
This is not Cheech and Chong moment.
Just calm down, man.
Good idea.
Just
Make
kidding.
an IKEA lock enclosure for it. You have to buy it with the same tape.
Hey, wait! Look! It already came with one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
You know what the worst part about this thing is this thing this thing costs about $40,000 brand new back in 20 whenever or early 19 whenever the hell it came out, or late 19 whatever. This thing costs like $40,000. I bet you this cabinet underneath was $1,000 option back in the day. I will guarantee you somebody paid at least $1,000 for a couple pieces of compressed board, some caster wheels, and a plastic handle.
There's a good comment there. Marcus says, if it asks you to play a game, select no.
Yeah, we don't do those.
I don't want to play global thermal nuclear war with it.
Yeah, war games. Yeah. Yes, Ryan, you're correct. Dan needs help, and we've been telling him that for years, but he won't seek medical advice.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
Bill says loading material, like. Now it says material load unloading because I hit the button and it now says material load unloading.
Stop hitting buttons.
Leave it alone.
Hey, it just took the support material now. It won't come back.
Well, just quit messing with it and see what happens.
Old curmudgeon, you are correct. I should put Whopper on it right here. Just put Whopper.
I think you should call it Hal because it's the right color.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be Hal.
Trim it off again.
I was just thinking the same thing. Give me just a minute here. Kobe Lax. Holy hell, what's going on, Kobe Lax? Nice to see you. Or should we say Kobe LAX? Because
hello, Kobe Lax.
We know what the LAX stands for. So, speaking of Kobe LAX, tonight you guys will be starting 9 o'clock, right? I believe it's 9 o'clock my time, so in like an hour and a half. So,
well, if there's one thing that's getting people's attention, it's your banana, Dan.
Yes. Yes, everybody loves my banana.
I don't understand that. Why is there a banana?
Amanda, long story short on the banana, the whole thing in 3D printing is you need a banana for scale. So when showing somebody what you've printed and how big it is, you're supposed to put a banana in the picture so that somebody has a banana for scale. Well, on Hot Makes, which is Monday nights that Jim and Pooch do, they always ask, where's the banana? We need a banana for scale. So Mama in the community decided that he was going to make the official Hot Makes banana scale.
Oh, my God.
I use a can of soda.
Yeah. Here we go. I cut it. I got a little bit sticking out here. I'm going to push it flush just to see if maybe that was what did it. Now it's flushed up because the wheel will eject it. So we'll put it back flush. Okay, there. Both cartridges, it says replace. It just keeps saying replace both materials. It won't do anything.
Well, the second one wasn't pushed in, so.
No, well, I'm waiting patiently to see if it changes.
Just push a whole bunch of buttons in a row, like up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, and then it will work.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Danny, for the rule not working, unplug it, plug it back up again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, no. Ready? Look, ready. Here it comes. Ready? shutting down. Now it's shutting down. There's a lovely little switch right here. It's got a switch on the side and a breaker on the back, so I can actually trip the breaker on the back. Let's see. Oh, that's nice and loud. That doesn't get annoying at all. Not at all.
No.
If this thing gets working, I'm putting it back outside that damn door, and I'll print material in it outside my office.
My guess is that's just the fans, though. They're annoying.
The one thing I would really love to modify, not necessarily change, but modify, is I would like to take one of these and have somebody fabricate me something that would have a glass build plate on top and doesn't have these, because I'll put some glue on it if need be, but I doubt it because it's like ridiculously warm in there. I would really rather print on glass than these, because I don't think I'll be able to find these as readily available as people might think.
There's another message there for you from off action.
Good one, Marcel.
I refuse to repeat it. So,
well, now, if you saw the video I put out, me and the banana, I was like this. So, just saying.
I'm not going to touch that.
I have a comment to make, but this is Liam's stream, so I will keep it to myself. Just know that it's one of those gutter jokes. So if your imagination can run wild with that. Now we'll see if the display will turn back on. Now that I've turned it off, let's see if it comes back up.
If it doesn't, you can just blame it on me.
Sorry, Loyal. I don't believe you're feeling bad.
I'll turn it on and off about 10 times. Hey, Loyal, side note. What do you think? K40 laser, some content on that? I think that should happen. I'm just going to have to scrape together 400 bones, and then we'll get a K40 and we'll do some videos on it. Maybe that'll be an incentive for Jerry to get his K40 going. Jerry, your K40 laser. Jerry.
Yeah, it's working. I printed with it a few days ago.
Mine is working.
You got to get some content going with it, Jerry.
I know.
Wink, nudge.
No, I'm just looking on Twitter at Kobe Lax. They're DJs that stream live on Twitch and clubs.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I'd seen them in chat. I didn't know who they were.
Oh, so yeah. No. There was one night that I was hanging out in their Twitch, and I was like rolling like a fat cat with their. They do laxatives. That's their digital currency for their gameplay. They use laxatives because LAX. So they just put laxative on the end of it. But I was rolling like a fat cat one night. I had almost 1 million like laxatives, and then I was like just giving it away left and right. I'm like 10,000 to this person, 100,000 to this person, 10,000 to this person. And then I turned around, I'm like, gamble all. And then I'd like double my money, and I'm like, gamble all. And I double all my money. And then I was like, duel this person and win, and duel this person and win. It was like nonstop for about an hour and a half. I was just on a winning streak. And then I went gamble all and was like, nothing. So it's homing again. Will it home with the door open? Nope, it locks the door. So it locks
push a bunch of buttons again so that it stops working. So you have to try to fix it again.
Let me make buttons up. Hold on, ready? I'm going to pretend there's buttons here.
I'm following you on Twitter, Kobe Lax. Koi and Bambi. I think his name is
Koi.
Dan
has 1 million laxatives. It did get weird when he's.
Yes. At one point in my life, I had almost 1 million laxatives.
Great. This is like your washing machine, but probably.
Okay.
But your washing machine is probably quieter than this.
Okay, load material. Maybe. Here we go. Ready? Load material.
What's up, Greg?
Greg, what's going on? You like my new my new food processor? It's a food replicator. It makes food.
It makes burritos.
Yes.
It makes out of bananas.
It makes banana burritos. Yes,
banana burrito.
I just want a burrito.
Message you on Twitter to look at later. Okay. I will look at it later. I'm looking
that means he's going to ignore you, Greg.
It means I'm looking at it.
Look at it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'll look at it later. Which Twitter did you send it to? You must have sent it to my other Twitter. I have 2 Twitters.
It said Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch? Oh, never mind.
Nobody checks those messages. Don't whisper me there.
I'm
Never
gonna
check those.
I'm gonna go Twitch now. Actually, I gotta get ready, man. I gotta get hanging out over it. I gotta get ready for like Kobe Lax to go live because I like the mashups and the mixes and all that good jazz. It's awesome.
So is it working now?
It says load material. It just keeps flashing load material. I'm not touching a damn thing. DB3D_Dan's_banana. Yeah. Yeah, we should make that a Twitter account, and then things that Dan's Banana says. Yeah, that can go there.
That was funny.
There you go, Kobilax. Lloyd,
This sounds like a
fishy.
Here's one for you. This sounds like a fishy situation. Things Dan's Banana says.
I'd have to agree.
I'm sorry, I got lost in that conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my head went.
That went right over our heads.
Should we talk about esports? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not starting that
Hey,
conversation.
no,
again.
I will. You can start that one here because this isn't the other place. But I will tell you this much: my school just dumped $11,000 on computers, so we better be doing something right.
Yeah.
We bought 6 computers and monitors, keyboards, mice, the whole shebang, minus headphones and actually but we bought 6 computers. Was about $11,000 to start esports this year. So
That's awesome.
For those who don't want to believe it, that's fine. They don't have to. I'm not going to force anything on them.
So you're saying Joel is unboxing a discount printer? Is that the
yes,
pocket one that he was talking about?
That would be cool.
Yeah, but I think it's really tiny. Like it's good for miniatures, and that's about it. If you want to print anything bigger than the size of your palm, it's probably pointless.
Yeah, it prints. It does a what was it that Andrew did his video on it already, and he says it doesn't use an XYZ. It has a Z, but then it uses an R and something else, and it figures it based on radius instead of like an X and Y. It does it based on a radius because it's printing in a circle, so its movements are circular.
It's one of those. What are they called again? What was those kind of printers?
I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but yeah. And if you guys want to know, go look up Andrew Sink. Go look up his latest YouTube video. He did a video on it. So get on YouTube, look up Andrew Sink.
That's a theta printer, or an orbital. It's an orbital style printer.
Yeah, it's an orbital.
Yeah,
or theta or orbital.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I couldn't remember which the type it was. Yeah, they're very rare. So it being an orbital is kind of weird. I haven't seen anybody do an orbital since forever.
Hey,
because they're generally expensive to make, and their print volume is really small.
Are they really inexpensive? Is that why somebody would buy one?
No, they're $200. Well,
actually,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think for $200 for $200, it's a little. I don't know. I looking at it, I can justify $200 for an Ender. I can't justify $200 for that thing. That's just me. I might be way off on my thing, or on my thoughts. I might be off on that, but looking at that thing, I can't justify. And they were saying that they were selling them for $500, and they were marked down to clearance they're marked down on clearance at $200.
You like the robotic arm 3D printer?
Kind of. It just has a swing arm. It just has a swing arm. It doesn't actually have. That's not the one that does this. That's not this one. Yeah, I know which one you were thinking of when you said robotic arm. I was like, oh yeah, you mean the one that goes like this, or the one that goes like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The you can get JG Maker right now. They have some return machines that they got back from Amazon. They're selling, if you buy one JG Maker Magic for $169 in the US, they'll give you one of the other ones for free.
Really?
Where the hell are you getting this deal, man? Why aren't you
exactly.
You
need to post this.
Go to the go to the JG Maker's official Facebook page. Bill Go posted it there this morning, and he has 6 in the UK, but he has a bunch of them here, and he's actually giving you buy one, you get one free.
Wow.
No,
because they have the return.
Wait, how much is it worth, Boyle? There you go. You want me to make an ass of myself? How much is it worth?
Liam, post that address in the chat.
You got his PayPal.
It's on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and do JG Maker official is what you got.
So wait,
Is
for
to use it.
169, for 169, you get the JG Magic, like the JG whatever Magic.
JG Maker Magic printer,
Okay,
which is like
you get
an
the
Ender
JG Maker
3
Magic,
size.
Yeah.
and they'll send you another one for free.
You'll
Loyal,
get
for 100
you'll get an
for
Amazon
169,
return for
Loyal,
free.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, you get an Amazon return for free is what you get. Is what they're doing. I don't know how many they've got left, but he advertised it this morning on the Facebook group, and there was 6 or 7 in the UK, and they went away immediately.
Oh, I
But
bet.
the printer's only 169 new, and they're going to give you one new, and they're going to give you one of the return machines as well.
Nice.
Until the return stock lasts. When they're gone, they're gone. But they just want to get rid of it.
So 169, and you get 2 printers.
You get 2 for the price of 1. Yeah.
I got to run, guys.
Nice.
Everybody take care and have a good night.
All right, Jerry.
Bye,
Take
Jerry.
care.
All right, Jerry. Have a good night. Be
Jerry,
safe,
don't-
man.
All right, bye.
Jerry,
After
don't
run,
run,
you
Jerry.
guys.
Walk slow. I'm not down for running these days myself. So, but yeah, this thing here, Loyal wants me to do this thing again. There you go. I did it again. Happy, Loyal. You gonna pick on me later? Hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you are. And Dad, you are correct. The second one is as is. So whatever's wrong with it, and most of the time there's nothing wrong with them. But whatever is wrong with it, you just buy the parts to repair it. But it's probably going to be something small. Missing bolts. It's going to be other stuff like that. Is what's going to be wrong.
Both
with it.
cartridges locked. Holy hell! Both cartridges locked. Everybody, it's a miracle. They lock together.
That's what happens when you don't push all the buttons.
Let's
Oh.
load.
Someone's going to take all their laxatives, by the way. Loyal wants all their laxatives.
Hold on. It's doing some crazy shit. Crazy stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't use the other words.
Yeah. It's a sentence enhancer, Liam. It makes it more important.
Oh my goodness.
It is. It's pulling from both of them at the moment, or it pulled from one and now it's pulling from the other.
Quit talking, Dan. You're going to jinx it.
Yeah, be quiet. If you ignore it, it might work. Just leave it alone.
Just don't touch it.
Hey, I was touching it and it
Okay,
started.
take care, Matt.
Don't you jinx this, okay? I was touching it and it started doing stuff.
Yeah, because you're gonna break
Is
it.
that grinding sound?
Apparently, sticking a big banana to the front of the printer and rubbing it makes it work. Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
It's not that kind of show, Liam.
Yeah, Liam, don't go there.
Whoa, Liam.
I'm gonna have to mark this as ADD.
Liam, I'm
You have to
talking
ban
about the
yourself.
printer. You dirty-minded individual. I was talking about the printer. Where are you going? God, like straight to the gutter with that guy. I swear.
I know. No. My mind would need to come up a few levels
Look
to
at
get
this.
better.
Look at this. Look. Look.
Is it actually? Wait, what?
It took this much filament in and then told me to reload it. And when I popped the cartridge out, it left that much filament in there. I wonder if the nozzle's clogged and that's part of the problem.
It could
Probably
be.
have to tear the hot end apart and see what's going on there.
Dan, there's some old videos on YouTube about these, and they're like the 80s, 90s kind of, this is how to use our equipment. And when the guy pulled these cartridges out, did the same thing, and it just acted like it was normal. It had 5 feet of filament sliding out of the machine.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, okay, now like this stuff here, again, it's ABS, and it's not. It's got to be somewhat waterlogged. I mean, you saw the amount of like desiccant packs that were in there, though. I can't imagine 15-year-old desiccant packs are going to still be the greatest, but it's not snapping, and we all know that filament that snaps is not good. So, I mean, I'm bending and folding this stuff at just a few inches, like a foot, 2 foot from where the end was, and it's not snapping.
You can rewind too.
It's a Betamax.
Be kind, rewind, guys. Be kind, rewind.
Okay,
Okay, let's try this again.
Wow,
again?
you just took it back that far. Is this trial number 3 or 300?
So there's an order that has to be put in. So you have to put in the material, then the support separate.
Load.
Maybe it was start working.
I touched load. That was it. I'm not even touching the printer this time. I just hit load. So it's just a banana. Just a banana. That's it. Just a banana. My hands are clear.
Oh my god.
Oh, I missed one.
But is it an organic banana or just a regular banana?
It is PLA, so it is
Okay.
organic. It is
It's organic.
Loyal, is that the address that we discussed last week in the stream? If
Loyal.
it is, Dan, can you resend that to Loyal?
I can. If Loyal didn't get it, I will definitely resend it. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
So Loyal, if you need it, I'll resend it. Unless you're talking about my address, in which case, Loyal, you already know my address. You already sent me goodies. Thank you. So you need his address. I'll send it to
the address
you.
from last week. Resend it to him, please.
I'll send it to you. Okay. It just says load material, and then it just says retry. That's all it says on the screen. I think I'm just gonna. It made a noise. It made a noise.
Don't touch it.
Banana, make it work. It's all up to the banana now. I gotta see a man about a horse right now. Hold on a minute.
If that's how you do it back there, I mean, come on.
Again, I live in Illinois. I don't live in Chicago, so there's cornfields around me. There's horses. I don't ride horses.
You're being yelled at. Don't touch it.
Is it gonna make a sandwich?
It could. I don't know what this thing's capable of yet. I haven't managed to tap into its abilities just yet.
This is funny.
Let's go.
It needs a face. It needs like a face, like a pixelated face on the front of it.
You want me to like replace? You want me to replace the front and
Like-
put a face on the front with like a Raspberry Pi that can be controlled? So
Yes,
you
you
could,
have
or-
be the HAL face.
Yeah, or you
Like it-
could like use a little post-it notes and make it like 2D pixel art.
just do post-it notes. Yeah.
Mhm. And have, like,
offering
a
you their
smile.
address. Sorry, everyone's offering you their address, Loyal.
I'm sending you.
I will not give you my address.
Loyal,
How about
I'm getting there. I'm getting there to sending you the one. Hey, Loyal, whatever you want to send me, buddy, I'm getting. You send good stuff, man. My kids enjoy it. It's awesome. I mean, the kids like the Prusa because it prints some octopuses, and then like when it came to the ornaments and stuff, or Occupy. Biggest filament dryer in the community. There you go.
Oh, sorry, Dan. That is.
Yeah, I agree. An LED screen behind the door. So
Yeah.
when you turn the printer on, it says, "Hello, Dave."
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I just want it to have like 2 pixelated eyes and like a smiley face.
Yeah.
Or when it doesn't have the filament doesn't work, it has a sad face. So that it's like, nope, did not work.
That would work.
He's doing it. He's getting a smile. You're getting a banana face.
Or aren't
Now
the
I-
eyes supposed to, Dan, aren't the eyes supposed to be X's?
Maybe, yeah.
Could
maybe.
be.
Hold on.
Could be if it's like really squinty.
It's not working now, so flip the banana. Make
Yeah,
it a
you
frowny
have to
face.
Make it a frowny face.
We're talking to you. I don't want to talk to you right now. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. Stop.
Aw.
Oh, the baby wants some attention.
Yes, well,
There you go.
he had to go to the vet. He had to go to the vet the other day. Cost Daddy $1,200.
Uh-oh.
He ate something he was not supposed to, and he got a bowel obstruction. And
wonderful.
literally, I was scared to death. It actually got to the point where I almost made me sick because he was actually throwing up white foam and large amounts of blood.
Aw.
Yep. Nope. Not good.
So he had to stay in the hospital for 2 days. So I don't care about the money. It don't matter to me. So, but he started finally getting back to normal this morning, and now he's back to his overbearing self. So
Well, the fact he's back to himself, that's good, right?
yeah, oh, most definitely. Yeah, because even the vet called me earlier this evening asked me how he was doing. I'm like, well, he's back. He's back to being Brody. So see, yeah.
There you go.
You're
A diamond
artistic,
printer
man.
wearing a banana tie. Wait, hold on. I got to make it look more like a tie, I guess. Here.
It looks so angry. It needs to have like eyes instead of angry like eyes.
Fine.
They need to be squares. Just make them square.
It needs to say XL on there, and Loyal says so you can keep up his story of it being the
Oh yeah.
new machine.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
So I gotta check a print real quick, guys. Give me a second.
There you
I have
go.
a question. Off axis, how do you know they don't have noses?
Robots don't
That
have
better?
noses. Yes, they do.
Well, now you
Robots
need
have
some really.
noses. How do you think they smell our BS?
Now you need some small pieces of tape and make little teardrops. Let's cry.
You've gone too far.
Being a printer,
You know what?
instead of being a
If
printer,
Llama
this is
was
turning
here,
into-
I was gonna say, if Llama was here right now, he would be so angry at the waste of blue tape.
I'm saying instead of being
Has to be a triangle nose, like this one. See,
Is he
it has to have a triangle.
Allowed?
It has to be a triangle shape. Sorry.
I'm trying to give him tears. Hold on. I
He
can
needs
only
to have-
accomplish so many
no,
things.
Dan, they don't look like tears, they look like acne.
What the hell?
It's like freckles. They look like freckles. He has freckles.
Or
Wait,
acne.
is it even a guy or does it
It's like-
not have a gender?
It's like a
Because it's
blue
a-
howdy doody.
Excuse me. Can you please stop calling my Apache helicopter male or female?
It's non-binary.
So,
Well,
crowdsource-
Actually, no, it's a machine. It's an electronics machine, so it is binary, actually. So I don't know how that
So
applies.
it's gender non-conforming.
No, I'm so
Gender
I don't
non-
know what that
robot.
means.
It's
Although I
either
did-
or.
I did see an ad for a shirt on Amazon today that it said, non-gender specific was on the shirt, but then when you select the size, it was male or female. I thought that was interesting.
Right? Like just tell me, is it a shirt or is it like a V-neck? That's all I
There.
need to know.
There you go.
Okay, this has to be screenshotted. It's
Oh my god.
Roy is saying his Twitter credibility has been ruined.
Just go ahead and make
Oh
it
my
large.
god, this is the best.
Make it full screen.
Somebody needs to tweet this out.
It's already full screen.
Okay, Liam, take away all the overlays, and just take away all the overlays, and then just make me full screen real quick, and then somebody screen cap that.
Yeah, you get me 12 likes.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second. I have to turn off some stuff if I want to do that.
Because, I mean, if you want, I can move the XL over to the other side and actually put Prusa in there, so we can definitely get in trouble.
No,
No, don't do that.
one.
Don't do that.
Hey, again, Loyal's got lawyers. It'll be okay. All right.
Well, if his lawyers are willing to back me, that's fine too.
I honestly think in the given state that we're all in right now, I think that Joseph, if he's watching this, is probably in the background laughing his ass off right now while drinking. And if he's not, Joseph, if you are watching this, get a drink and have a laugh. That's all I'm saying.
Who's drinking? I don't have nothing. I have water
How
today.
funny we are about drugs.
Right?
I got water.
We're drug and alcohol free tonight.
I'm tapped out at the moment. I need to get something. I'm a little parched.
Oh, Dan,
Thanks, Marcel.
Dan, now that I remember, I'm still looking for that program where I wrote the name down of it or
Yeah.
bookmarked it on the computer for the manufacturing. What we
Yeah.
talked about before, where it could reiterate. It does. It's supposed to do the reiterations for you, so you don't have to. I just got to find out where I put it at. And that's bad for me because I'm anal retentive about being organized.
Well, anytime, sir. It's not a huge rush, but yeah, anytime.
We try to entertain, and sometimes we laugh at ourselves, and sometimes we laugh at others.
That's all I
Well, hey,
do.
folks, it's dinner time here for me, so I gotta
All right, man.
gotta run off. But I
Thanks
had
for
a good
joining in.
times. Yep, good seeing you
All right,
guys.
sir.
All right,
Very
good to meet
Thank
you, Greg.
you.
Take care.
And I don't think Dan's high on bananas. I think he's just bananas.
Yeah.
Dan, I think I probably have some medication that can help you with that.
I know they've tried, it doesn't work.
Okay.
There's no cure.
Ooh.
No, that's. I think in Dan's case, it might be genetic.
Okay, Liam.
He agrees.
Loyal, since I know you're still here, check your Twitter, sir. You should have a Twitter message. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
man.
The last week was just as funny. But last week we were giving Dan a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what did he pay last? Was it last week? The week he got paid to leave or something?
That was last week. Yeah, Loyal
Yeah.
paid to have
Yeah,
Dan.
Loyal was like, Dan needs to go, and Liam got money, and Liam's like, I can't. I'm not that mean, and I'm like, I got a price.
So,
And then Liam's like,
so
"Dan,
Loyal
check
paid him to leave.
Yeah, Loyal said, Dan, check your PayPal. I looked at my PayPal and I was like, Liam, deuces, and I was out.
For about 2 minutes.
Hey, again, I was told that at the rate, no, it was 5 minutes because I was told that at what he paid me, $5, what was it, $10 a minute. That's what it was. I was told $10 a minute. I left for 5 minutes.
Dan, why do they always want to pick on you?
Do you
it's
see
so
this
fun.
face? Do you see this face?
Okay. All
This
right.
face in school came
I
with
didn't
a
want to
kick
say anything,
sound.
but you
So-
know, you're my buddy, so I didn't want to say anything. But
No,
as long as Loyal's paying you, hey,
I'm glad my wife wears glasses. That's all I'm saying.
or is it she
Whenever-
wears
whenever-
glasses or she doesn't wear glasses?
No, she does wear glasses. That's why whenever I'm
That's
coming
for
in the
sure,
house, I
Chris.
tell her I'm coming in the house. Take off your glasses, and then she doesn't know what she's getting. It's great.
Good.
Sometimes I come in the house and I talk with like a British accent, and she thinks it's Sean Connery. I mean,
He doesn't have a British accent. He's Scottish.
whatever works, you know. I mean, however, my wife does have a thing for help me out here. Damn it, it's Sam, the guy with the big handlebar, like the big bushy mustache,
Sam.
tall, skinny dude,
Oh,
gray.
you're talking about
Was in. He
I
was
can't
in,
think of his name.
he played in Roadhouse.
Yes, I was gonna say he played in Roadhouse.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
also on The Ranch. His name is Sam. Damn it! Somebody
I know
help me
that
out.
it's right on the tip of my tongue too, and I can't say it.
I can think of his name. I can see his face, but I can't think of his name.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, my wife has like a huge crush on him. Elliot, thank you, Sam Elliott, thank you.
Yes.
Samuel Elliott.
My wife has a huge crush on him, and I'm like, my wife is 36, and Sam Elliott's like 72. I'm like, you realize he's your grandfather's age, right? Like, he's going to be like your grandfather. And she's like, and I'm like, all right, so as long as you understand that the mom from Step Brothers, I think she's hot as hell. And she's like, you're an asshole. I'm like, wait a minute, you can tell me that Sam Elliott is hot, and that's okay. But if I tell you that I think the woman who plays the mother in Step Brothers is attractive, I'm an asshole. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. Sorry, Liam. I didn't mean to do it, but it was the conversation. It was context. It went with it. But yeah.
Whenever you do that, Dan, just know you're falling on the sword. Just
Oh yeah. No. I've learned repeatedly. I have learned
Right.
repeatedly that I don't have the right to say any woman is more attractive or is attractive at all. I can't say more
no,
attractive.
you don't.
At all in any way, shape, or form. Like, no, all women are hideous beasts besides my
Yeah.
wife and my daughters. And anyone other than my wife and my daughters are hideous beasts, and I should not want to look at them. I've learned. I'm a well-trained husband. I've learned. It
My
took me
husband
two
looks.
marriages-
I don't care.
it took me 2 divorces to figure that out, but I've learned.
Liam demonized thanks to Dan.
Right?
And one
I'm
thing
like,
I know, Dan, is if you're walking down the street with your spouse and there's attractive women walking on the other side of the street and your head just happens to go that way, you point out the hottest car.
Hold on a second, Loyal.
Thanks,
when
Loyal.
you say Loyal, when you say ordered, are you saying what I
That's a
think you're saying?
conversation from last week.
Yeah, but is that like? Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I thought we were talking about.
And Chris
I thought
is
we
giving
were
you
talking
good
about something
advice,
like-
by the way.
I thought we were talking something like way out in left field there, but like no, we're talking about something closer to home. Got it.
Yeah.
Chris
Right,
Travis,
Chris-
good advice.
Chris gave really good advice to you. Quit while you're behind.
You know, Chris. I do have an idea of where you're at. So keep it up, wise guy.
And you also must remember, now that Dan has decorated the front of it, he's actually now. His band is still on the show.
Mhm.
I,
Still there.
I'm more than happy to leave because again, there's plenty of internet to go around. I can sit back, relax, and enjoy myself. You ordered one of these, Loyal? Sweet. Maybe they'll
A new
send you this
XL.
one. You know.
Maybe you can get a
Well,
discount
Dan,
of buying the one
Dan,
after one.
it might be interesting, kind of funny, if you just stand behind the machine and talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be
Here we
better.
go.
Go behind there and talk.
Watch, here we go. Let me just move the mic this way so it's not as hard to hear me. But
You
there
need
we
to get a
go.
lavalier.
It's all right. We can mute you.
There you go. Hello, internet. I am the
No, Dan, I'm not loyal. I wouldn't do that to you.
That's
I will
funny.
make your burritos and I will attempt to print you things. I will fight you tooth and nail. I'm getting filament loaded into me. Please play with my cartridges.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not playing with no cartridges. I said, where do I load the money?
Oh, this is so funny.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is a good one.
So now you understand why Dan comes to the streams, right?
Yeah.
Surely he's only here so we can make fun of him. And
Okay, I think I just saw a dragon breathe a bunch of smoke.
That was
no, that's the magic smoke leaving the printer.
yeah.
Because it's based on
No, this is the Bruce release party. Look.
No, it's based on the CR6 SE. That's the magic smoke leaving it.
I thought you were freezing it like in carbonite or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, she thought you were freezing something like Han Solo was frozen in carbonite.
It's funny. That's the magic smoke leaving. So
Yes.
what is it doing, Dan?
It is telling me that both cartridges not replaced or invalid. Then it says retry and cancel.
Matt.
Okay, Dan, I have one other option for you. Either kick it or hit it with a hammer.
I touched
Oh,
it
no.
with a banana. Isn't that good enough?
Smoke machine marketing for the new Prusa.
I'm trying again with the retry. We'll see what happens.
Oh no.
Hey, sometimes you just got to keep retrying until it works, okay? I kept turning it
Is
off
it-
and back on until it started showing stuff on the
Is
display.
it even plugged in?
Yeah.
Dan,
Okay.
Dan,
Nope.
Dan,
Yeah,
you
cord right
press the
there.
any key.
Go.
That's the
Oh,
problem. You're not pressing the any key.
Shift, Control, Alt, Delete. Control, Alt, Delete.
Yeah, it's the any key
Yeah.
is the problem.
Material load. Both cartridges not replaced or invalid.
Oh goodness.
Okay, they're popped out.
Do the material one first.
It's not taking it. Hold on. Now I heard
Did
it
you-
click. I heard it click. Now
Yep.
hold on. There we go. And there we go. Now
Just take it to the dump.
that time it actually told me percentages.
Oh, Ryan.
Like it actually told me a percentage of each one of the cartridges that time when it clicked in. It said 67% and 20%. I don't know what that actually means, but we're fingers crossed.
No, that's not about the cartridge. It's deciding whether you're sane or insane. One side of it's 60% you're sane, the other side is 20% you're more insane.
Oh my
Add them
goodness.
together.
This Prusa XL, that's not that great right now.
I can't flip the cartridges around Scorpion Kingdom because if I do, then it's in the wrong direction and the filament won't go in the right hole.
Man, this is.
Um,
I never ever thought I'd spend. What was it now? 9 o'clock, 2 hours talking
Hey, wait a
about
minute.
a piece of junk that doesn't work.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
that's how we learn, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think Dan is competent, but I'm starting to wonder, is it the machine or is it Dan?
Well,
Well, a bad workman always blames the tools, they say. So.
yeah.
Liam, you should know better than to think I'm competent at anything.
I never said you were competent.
Well-
Mylan did.
Some people
Oh, that's
think
right.
Dan is the
Hey, I like trying to keep some credit.
There's filament dangling from the hot end.
Okay. So
One
then it
was
should be
inserted,
smiling.
but it still says load material and retry. Jerk. God, this
Right.
this-
So it's a hardcore XY.
Hmm. You know what I think it needs? I think it needs a goatee. Like that, it needs like, like a goatee, like kind of thing. That might help.
so he just needs like a real bomb, like.
Well,
goatee.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I think it needs. I think I know how to fix it. It'll be a bit of a drive, but you want to loan him my sledgehammer?
Yeah.
That'll cure what ails it.
it
I
kind
really
of
need
almost
Mom
looks
here
like a
to yell at you
R2D2, like an R2 unit.
I need Llama here to yell at you guys for this waste of tape.
It's not a waste.
Got
Well,
nice.
now, by putting the tape on it, you just double its value.
Yeah, you're giving it some personality.
Also, Dan, I have a question for you. What
Yes,
did
sir.
Mama spend that $100 on?
What's
that
it?
she
Llama
gave
spend
you?
that?
No, I said, what did Mama spend that $100 on that she gave you and then you gave back?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the heck she bought.
What did you just do to its face?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember now.
What on earth are you doing?
He's working on abstract art right now.
Oh my goodness.
You don't like it too daggum bad. You support, like you like try to pick up children when they're doing things like this, and staff members, like teachers, when they do these kinds of artsy craftsy things. Where are you at right now for me? Huh? Where's my reinforcement?
Look, Dan, you're not getting a participation ribbon, okay?
No
I'll
gold
send
star
you-
for you.
I'll send you a gold star, Dan. Okay.
Thank you, Liam.
I'll send you a boot. That's about it.
No, it's no matter whether it's good or bad, it's participation that counts.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone wins when you participate.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Except
But
for
yeah,
the kids on the bench.
If you're sitting in the corner eating glue, that's not really participating.
No,
There you go.
exactly.
Santa XL. That's it. The Santa XL is called now.
Oh, it does look like, okay, now it's kind of like a strange, awkward, angled beard, like they just went like
It's a
No,
cool
like one side, but
beard with
on a
self-care.
printer.
yeah.
It almost does remind you
tried
of
to
a
tape
frog,
printer
doesn't it?
lately? When was the last time you put tape on a printer? Hmm?
Um,
Yeah. Uh-huh. I win.
Okay, so everybody screenshot this because if it becomes famous, we need to make sure we all know we were here.
Oh,
the first person.
I think the word you're looking for is not famous; it's infamous.
Infamous.
However,
Oh
if
my
this thing
goodness.
winds up on a T-shirt, I want like 10%.
He wants royalties.
I want my royalties. You know, that's my creative artwork up there.
Well,
I
if,
just want
if
my
this ends up
royalties.
if this ends up on a T-shirt, there'll be the text around this image will be, "Have you seen this idiot?"
Have you seen this printer?
Hey, I figured out how to make this thing a little bit better. You ready?
Oh no.
There. It's got to be working. It doesn't tell me anything.
Plausible deniability. I like it.
That's the
I
same
like
way
you,
most
David.
people take care of that little yellow or that
Press all the
little.
buttons at once.
That's what you have to do. You have to bring this to Murph.
Yes.
This is going to Murph. Yeah, I'm taking it. No
Yeah.
matter what happens, this thing's going to Murph.
It's like Schrodinger's cat. If you can't see it, did it really
Schrodinger's
even?
cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have they decided if Murph is going to happen
Whether
yet
or
or
not
not?
you
Is
open
it
the
still
box,
alive?
Yeah, you don't know if it's alive or not until you open
Yeah.
the box.
No.
Schrodinger's
It's going. Even if it's just me sitting at a table with this thing the whole time, and everybody's like, "What the hell is that?" And
They're
I'm
just
like,
gonna come take pictures with it.
"It's it's this. What is it? It's this. Why do you have to ask? It wears a
Ryan.
banana. It
I
says
agree,
XL,
Ryan.
and it looks like a Santa or whatever. Maybe I should do I need to get for Christmas, I need to get a Santa hat to put on top, a big one. So if any of you guys run across an oversized Santa hat,
Why are we doing Christmas? It's not even like
I
other
didn't
holidays first.
No, I'm saying for Christmas time when he's hanging.
Oh, so for
You know?
Halloween, what are you gonna put on it?
So you
I need
just brought up Murph, Dan. Is Murph actually going to happen this year?
I doubt it.
They still have a date. They just haven't allowed anybody to sign up yet.
I doubt it.
So they have a date, June what? I don't remember, but June.
Yeah, because I have to arrange. I got to arrange transport and get a hotel and
Oh
arrange
my
other
God.
transport and everything else. So
Well,
Yeah.
I will tell you this much right now: when you sign up, like whenever you get everything figured out, if it's going to be a go and there's going to be a date, make sure whatever you do, you can back out, because if they cancel it like they did last year, you don't want to get stuck eating hotel costs for a hotel you'll never see.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
for sure.
that was the one thing I made sure of when I registered, because we registered at the beginning of the year, and then the whole COVID thing, I was like, oh crap, did I end up just having to pay for a room that we're never going to get to stay in?
Mhm.
And then I was like, and I went back and looked, and my reservation said, as long as I canceled by this date, I was good. So
Yeah, normally
day
30
before-
days.
the day before that cancel date, I canceled it, because at that point I was like, we're 2 weeks out. They canceled it, or they postponed it. At this point, we're 2 weeks, 3 weeks out, whatever it is. I'm like, cancel. I don't want to book the hotel room anymore.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Just-
see, what they'll do here is the
No,
VA
we're going to be
here.
at Loyal's place.
I can hop on a bus and it'll take me up to Goshen, and the VA will arrange through public transportation for them to pick me at the bus station, take me to the hotel, take me to wherever Murph is at on a bus, and then take me from there back to the hotel, whatever else stuff like that. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if it's really going to happen or not. So, if I've never been before and I really want to go meet all you guys if it does happen.
Where is it at? What city is
Goshen,
that?
Indiana.
Goshen, Indiana.
Yeah,
Oh.
but Loyal
Office
already
town.
offered. We know Loyal already offered. If you remember last week, Loyal said that we can host it at his place.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
okay.
to
And we all
do
bring
the,
tents.
it's the LM Rep Rat Fest. So it's the was it the Lemurf? It'd be Lemurf.
Yeah.
It'd be Lemurf. It's the French Midwest Rep Rat Fest.
Le Murph.
On the West
Le
Coast.
Murph. That's
Yeah.
it. Le Murph.
Yes, Lemurf.
Oh,
Welcome
my
to Lemurf. Moses has enough ranch there. I'm sure we could bring some RVs.
Grand
some
design.
Oh my goodness. That would be crazy.
It'd be because it's closer for you. Then you just got to drive straight north for a while.
I don't even know where that's at. Is that California?
No, he's up in Washington.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Oh,
going.
that's a heck of a
I'm
ride for
supposed
me.
to go in May, but I don't think that's going to happen now.
Yeah, he's up in
I
Washington.
have to leave 3 days in advance.
Yeah.
Going all the way to Washington on a bus for me.
Well, see, the only thing is, if I was going down there, I wouldn't know what to do, because I spend the daytime doing with the printers, but I'd be out every single night with telescopes, because he's a fantastic pilot on the ranch. So
that would be cool.
I'd be spoiled. I'd probably get no sleep for the whole time I'm there. I'd be up all night with one thing and then up all day with the other.
And the worst part about it is Liam would be like, Dan, you like to talk. Come keep me company so I don't fall asleep with a telescope in my hand. And I'd be out there like this going,
what telescope in your hand? This thing, man, it doesn't work in
You
the
can't
phone.
put it in your hand. It's like a huge one, right? Isn't it like
Whatever.
a big one?
Yeah.
you just put your eye on it and look and then fall asleep and wake
Well,
up.
no, but if I'm there with dark skies, I'll be taking photographs.
Yeah.
So the computer controls it all. I just pick the target, and I can even pre-choose them in advance, and the machine will go do all the work for me. My Raspberry Pi does all the work for me.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Fix Some Dude, a.k.a. Mr. Michael there. There should be a Smurf.
Smurf.
Smurf. South Midwestern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got, and actually there was, like if you did it down in like Florida and you just call it the Southern Rep Fest, it'd be surf. Can't do that in
There you go.
California.
Yes,
Because
it could be Scurf.
SoCal. The
Yeah.
SoCal, the Scurf.
We don't have nothing's open here, so don't come here.
Yeah. But no, so like there's Murph and Earth, and that's it. We still need a WERF, the West Coast Rep Fest. So yeah, they gotta do like a WERF. Or what do they call it? WERF?
I don't even know like what we have out here anymore. Like there's
a whole lot of nothing in California right now.
We
can't even go anywhere,
Brian. I have a few of them.
Yes.
So we're talking real telescopes.
Yes.
I'm Ryan. You haven't been on the channel before. I don't think you have any. Don't remember seeing you here before. I think you got conned into joining tonight. But
oh, for the love of hell!
But the
realize that like the picture that Loyal used is like perfect when it came to the whole like the new Prusa XL. it's the
That's
old
funny.
screens and like me pushing a button, like a perfect, just like perfect.
Yeah. So I
almost had me there. That's hilarious.
I have various telescopes, and so I'd be up all night with those. So I wouldn't know whether to be doing the printing or what.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep for a week. If you find me slumped in the corner, you know why.
Oh, Scorpion
Like,
Kingdom, thank you
where's
so much.
Liam? He's over there in the corner.
But thank you for that.
Let's see.
I look so wonderful in that screen cap. That's awesome. Scorpion Kingdom, if you guys haven't seen on Twitter, I'm gonna go retweet it because I look just so amazing. Didn't realize my face was so ugly until I saw it in the screenshot.
Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we blame Scorpion. That's how we're blaming Loyal tonight.
I know. Wait, well, I thought we were blaming Dan.
Oh, we're blaming. Yeah. Oh well, we know the state of the ozone there is Dan's fault. So
yeah, I'm just still waiting for that burrito. I'm hungry.
Hold on, I'll check and see if it's done.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
What's happening?
It unlocked.
The picture. Oh my gosh.
So it's extruding.
Is it really? Oh well, it gave you a little bit of a something.
We need poo so we
I
can
could have
blame
heard
him.
anything you guys just said, but once that door opened, all I heard was like fans.
Oh my god.
I heard something about extrude, and then there was mumbling.
Oh my goodness.
So loud.
Yeah, there's some
insane.
great ABS here, but
all right, guys, I'm gonna jump out. Thanks for the laughs. I gotta go make some dinner, and because you know the burrito didn't work out. So
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better down.
It's taking longer than expected. I'm sorry. Burritos take a little longer than expected in this thing.
hey, it's all good. It's all good. Good night, guys.
Hey, tripod. We're making fun of Dan. No, again.
How's it going, tripod?
Tripod. Yeah. Do you want one? It kind of doesn't work. It kind of does work. I mean, either way you look at it, it does things, but not what you want it to.
It's your typical budget printer.
Okay.
You're getting the knack of it down.
We're getting the rhythm down. Now, for giggles, I hit replace this time instead of load because every time I hit load, that's the thing. I hit replace. We'll see what replace does. You know, tripod. I could bring it up and drop it off to you when I pick
He's
up
saying
that
he's in pass.
And no, I can't. This thing is just slowly but surely becoming a pain in my butt that will have to stay with me forever. He's going to be like.
Marcel is asking, is there an X? Does it come in XXL? He wants a bigger version.
I can make anything happen.
Dan, are you going to name? Are you going with Hal, or what else are you going to try and name it?
I'm making it an XXL. I was asked if we could get it in an XXL.
Okay.
There you go. It's an XXL.
It does kind of look like a replicator from the old Star Trek.
Just so you know, that
It does,
XXL, this extra X costs another $1,000. I should call this thing a boat.
That's called marketing. That's called marketing. You say it's an XXL. You add a new bit of blue tape, and then you overly charge for the extra.
Yeah.
Are they stackable?
They very well. I mean, I don't know how you get to the top one if you tried to put one up there, but I'm sure if you had a ladder, you could make things happen.
And
I mean, at the height that it would be, an elevator might be required. I don't know that so much a ladder would be tall enough. We have to hop on an elevator to get to the second one, but I mean, we can make things happen. Oh, okay, my bad.
it works better.
That's the XXL Plus. We went even better. Okay,
That might be a true statement. That just might be a true statement.
This is just getting better. It's just getting better. I mean, can you guys think of anything else we can do to make? We already went from an XL to the XXL to the XXL Plus. Is there anything else we can do to go even
Add
better?
another plus after it.
Oh, we got to be the plus plus. Gotcha. I got you. Hold on.
Well, it does come heated, so yeah, he could enter it right now with a heated room.
Okay. Okay. Now we're just getting a little crazy. I can't get MKS3 XXL plus. I don't have enough printer for that. Maybe on the side I'll mask it up real good. We'll spray paint something on the side here.
You need the drink water.
Okay. Well, it says that they don't match, and to replace them, take them out.
Again.
Now, there we go. It clicked. I pushed it twice and it didn't do anything, but then the third time, like on the second one, I heard it click. So now it locked. It locked.
So tripod says you should call it the CR6 SE because it'll be worthless. Well, he said a while ago that it was extruding a little bit of filament, so it probably works better than your 6SE. And it probably
Dan, I was thinking, as much time as you have to spend there and work with it, maybe you could put a cup holder on the side.
Well, no, he spent so much time working on this that if he built one, it'd be faster.
That's probably right.
Let's see. Let's see where this goes.
When it locks, you can add the V2 to it. You call it XXL plus V2.
I think he's running out of tape, Liam.
He's doing it.
I realize. There we go. V.
Oh man, we are so easily entertained.
I know it's sad, isn't it?
But see, the funny thing is, we're all having this laugh at somebody else's expense. By the way, that's not how you would.
My two is backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah, my two is backwards. It's more unique.
What's wrong with that two?
It's backwards for a reason. It's more unique.
Oh man,
That's $1,000 more dollars.
At this point, something had to be something. Something had to be backwards.
It did heat up, and it did
I could have
extrude
put the
something.
V was backwards. I mean, I could have put the V backwards too. You guys wouldn't know. The V was backwards the whole time. You guys didn't even realize it.
Well,
I didn't realize it.
But what we realize is the amount of tape he's put on is just double its value. So
Yeah. Well, that's why I said that backwards 2 adds $1,000 more.
Because it's
Yeah.
a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if it was a car, that would add another 1,000 horsepower too.
And that'd be a crazy car.
Yeah. Right out the gate, it'd have 1,002 horsepower.
Oh, I have
I
a
got
great
one in
idea.
Florida too, if you want it.
I have a great idea for this. I know. They cover that one. Yeah, I know. When SpaceX does their launch and they're getting ready to launch their SN11, they need to put dead weight on it to make it feel like it's carrying load. You could ship that to them and they could put it on the top of the rocket.
Somebody screen cap this and then at Elon Musk and ask him if he needs some dead weight for SN11. Tell him he can have it. He just needs to come pick it up himself. I want to meet him. He can leave a Tesla in the driveway when he goes. I don't care. It could be a little Model 3. I know
he'd come in the truck to collect it.
He could roll up in the semi, roll out a Model 3, roll in the printer. Fair trade. I mean, fair trade. This thing brand new is $40,000. A brand new Model 3 is 31,000 base. So fair trade.
Okay.
No, have you ever heard of a Skoda car?
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the Skoda car?
Oh wait, yeah.
It's an Eastern European build. It's now owned, but now they were bought out by Volkswagen, but they were a really bad quality build. So the joke going around was if a guy went into a dealership and he asked the dealer, does he have a window wiper for a Skoda? And the dealer said, fair trade.
Look at this.
It's extruding.
It's got it. It won't let go.
That's what you want, right?
But it just told me that both cartridges needed to be ejected because it wasn't right. And I ejected the cartridge and it won't let go. Like I'm actually moving the printer trying to. What the heck? This printer, I swear, man. Stratasys.
It's time to break it down.
Now the worst part is going to be trying to figure out how to get this thing all the way back.
You won't with the filament in there. You need to get the extruder to release. Click the unload button. Is there an unload button?
No. Okay, that's it.
You're done?
I'm done playing with it. At this point, I'm done. We've had our fun. We've had our laughs. This damn XXL plus V2 backwards. Hey, look at that.
It locked?
It locked, and the filament was probably pushed
inside, yeah. Do you want the hammer?
Yeah, guys, I gotta get ready to say goodbye. I gotta get ready to lay it down.
Have a good one.
I will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
And you guys have a good night and be safe.
Take care, man.
All right.
And Liam, sir, I think I'm gonna go because I think you've been at this for 2.5 hours. I don't know how much longer you were planning on going, but
well, I normally do about 2.5 to 3. But if anybody else wants to jump in and chat, they're welcome to do so. If not, and if nobody else is going to come online to chat, then we can wrap it up. So you let me know, guys. We've had enough fun at Dan's expense tonight.
Yes. So that being said, I'm going to sneak out though. So Liam, thank you for letting me come and
of course, it's always entertaining.
Show this thing off.
So do you really want a sledgehammer? I'm sure it'll help fix it, or at least solve its problem.
We'll see what this weekend brings. I might do a little exploratory, just get into it a little bit deeper and see what's in there. But so that being said, though, Liam, sir, thank you again. Everybody,
always. Have
a good evening.
Take care. Don't forget, guys, check out Kobalax. They're getting ready to go live shortly. Say goodnight to Dan. Everyone's saying goodnight to Dan. So it looks like we're getting ready to wrap up because nobody else wants to join. So that's good. That's okay. So everyone gets a little bit of an earlier evening. Don't forget, Joel is going live at 3D Printing Nerd is going live in a while also. But in the meantime, if you want to jump over to Kobalax, just to do some cool music mixes. So check them out on and I will be here next week, 8 o'clock. So I will see you, 7 p.m. next Wednesday. I'm trying to line up some interviews for next week also. So if I can get some manufacturer interviews, I will have them, and I will set up the events for those. So thank you again. It's always fun. Sometimes more fun than others, but it's good to have you all here. And remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay printing. Thank you all, and have a good night.